Fort Wheeling. You kind of remove the
You wiped
Dragon
out
Army
an army.
presence that was there. You got your homies back inside, Raven and the other Kalamon soldiers, so they were able to kind of hold it down. And you guys decided that was a long day. It was already kind of dark. You ate some food, I think, and went to bed. Um,
Us did use
And we
the
leveled up too, right?
yeah, you
whatever
guys
it's
are level
called
6. If you guys haven't
to
done a long rest, do all that stuff.
what is it called?
This is the one. Here we go.
The Thargab? Is that what it's called?
Yep, you
Far gap,
radioed
yeah.
in back, let them know what's good, let them know
Yeah.
to start sending some forces.
We've never used that before.
I've used it when I was
Oh,
at
you have?
the DCR.
Oh, okay.
And that's
I didn't
basically
even
it.
know.
Wasn't a whole lot to kind of recap. It's just you guys fought a bunch of Dragon Army soldiers and defeated the general there. You learn that you know High Master Khaleesi Fire Eyes is you've only seen a small fraction of the army, and this is just the beginning type of thing. You know, evil monologue, something like that. And it's been the night. You guys have rested. Is there anything you want to do in the fort before you leave? We'll say it's the next morning.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Probably just eat and then freshen up.
Yeah, they have a kitchen,
Yeah.
so it's easy to whip up some breakfast. You don't have to use any rations or anything. For sure. Does anyone want to prepare any particular spells? Go ahead and feel free to do that now.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
I know Mira was talking about having water walking.
Water walking. What level is that?
I believe it's 3. It's a ritual.
Yeah, I have it. I'll prepare it for today.
Yeah, you can always change it later or tomorrow.
Yep.
But you know you're gonna need it.
Oh yeah.
Which gives you some options now. Do you want to go south or you want to go north? You don't really have to abide by the restrictions you had before, because before you were unable to walk on water. But now that you have it, you can kind of do what you want. Where do you guys want to go?
Oh, north is definitely the way to go.
Yep. I think so.
Probably be a little quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't have to see that douchebag who tricked us last time.
Ezekiel,
That
I
douchebag
think his
trickster.
name was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it.
What a tricky little guy.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to give him a job in the city. At the end, he's
Right.
good. He's good with spells, but if he wants to stay in the as a savage, then
You should
can
go kill
stay as
him.
a savage. Oh, if you want to kill him, I might stop you because it's my my goddess will stop you. But yeah.
So we're
We
heading
can't just
north.
go about and killing people, Tusk. At least not like we do with the Red Dragon Army.
Even when they deserve it. Yeah.
That'd be pretty easy to get across. I mean, technically, you probably go like this too. Just walk out of those little islands. It's only 5 miles. Yeah, we'll just Miro take the 10 minutes it's required to sit there and do some chants to her goddess, and little infinity signs go above each of one of your heads, and then they vanish, and you feel like a little tingle, and the water walking has been set. It lasts for 8 hours, so basically the entire traveling day.
Sweet.
Oh, well, that's a long time.
Oh yeah, 8 hours of water walking.
Well,
And
technically, I think we could probably just walk on the river if we want it, if we so choose.
yeah, which way do you guys want to go? I mean, you can go north. You can go back the way you came and go through or around the forest.
I
Did
think
they
north
give-
would be the better
I say
option.
we go north.
All right. Whoever wants to lead the way, feel free to buff yourself up and roll me a survival.
I will give myself guidance, and I will do the travel this time. Yep, it's
Perfect,
a
yeah.
nice 24.
Being familiar with the water, Mira is able to, or excuse me, Flora is able to navigate. This is too quiet. I need some background music. There you go. He's able to navigate. These waters, like I said, are very deep and run very rapid, but being able to walk on them, you can see these islands here are just old, just like rocks that have been just washed away. They probably were a bigger island at one point, but now with all the running water, how quickly it runs here, it is they've been kind of like deteriorated to be just little islands. So small you can just walk across them. I mean, they're not much other than just like almost like a sand dune, if you will. And you guys are gonna make your way up the water pretty easily. There's really nothing of notice. But as you guys cross the river, let's see, that'd be 1, 2, and then we'll go. You're pretty close to Kalaman in a single day. If you push through to the night, you might be able to make it, but you could be pretty tired. Obviously, you're heading to Kalaman, so that's a good, even if you roll poorly and get a little exhausted, you're going to Kalaman. That's gonna be like a group call. We'll say you guys like right in the middle of this hex. Imagine that the point of this is where you guys are, the little triangle at the end of the circle. That's kind of like the exact spot. Do you guys want to push through the night? Try to get there, at dusk or when like the sun's basically down, or do you want to just stop and rest for the day?
I think we could push
What do
on.
you think, Flora? Should we stop and sleep for now?
No, we're so close. Why would we stop? I have more than enough energy for everyone.
I think we should continue on. We're not that far away from Kalaman.
Mira?
I say we continue.
Cool. Everyone, roll me a con save.
Nice little
12,
cloud.
16, 15, 22. Perfect. Hold on. Where is he? Oh, not you.
You mean you?
Everyone passes except George. George gets
No.
a level of exhaustion, and he's like, "Meow," and
Can't
he's
George
just,
sleep on the cart?
he's just laying there. The cart is back, hidden away over here.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
yeah, that's right.
forgot.
Thankfully, the horse is a sentient being that doesn't have to eat, drink, or survive, so you're not torturing anything.
As
Yeah.
far as we're aware.
Horse would tell me if he needed something.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could talk to him up to a mile away. Let's see.
Do you still have your
No.
raccoon friend?
Oh, well, yeah, we could say he's like, he's a raccoon. He's probably either at the fort or with you, if whatever you want, Dom. He's just wherever the food
He's
is.
with me. He's with me.
Yeah, he's
Obviously,
just
Traumatized after taking that fort with us.
he's casually just following the party around, waiting for scraps. But he's a raccoon. This is what he does.
Yeah. Probably robbing me of my berries
like
and my
his little
ration
mask.
bag.
Does anybody? George does not want to walk. He's
I'll
just
take
laying there.
George.
You're gonna carry him?
Yeah, he'll just
Alright.
be on my neck. I'll have him like a little scarf.
He does that cat thing where like pushes his paws into your clothes, like into your fur, trying to like make it more comfortable. But he just keeps doing it. Yeah, you guys are gonna push through. As you're making it through the next hex, the sun's going down. As you can see it, you see a lot of torches leaving Kalaman, and you can see it crossing you. It looks like a big battalion or a big group of soldiers at least is a couple hundred are leaving going west. Do you guys want to try and interfere with them, or do you guys just want to make your way to the city?
I'm certain the lieutenant
Oh,
will tell
I
us
mean-
what's going on.
I think that's east, actually. Excuse me. They're heading east.
They'll tell us what's going on. Now I'm just too tired.
Perfect. Yep. You guys come into Kalaman. It is late. It is dark. You are tired. It has been a full 10, 12 hours of travel today, and it's about 4 more than you normally do. When you get to the city, it's let me see if there is. Yeah, it's a little more quiet than usual. There's a lot less clutter and noise. Obviously, it's late, but there's even less soldiers walking around, which is a bit odd. Do you guys what do you guys want to do? Where do you guys want to go in the city?
Castle.
I mean, if
vote we
it's
go
late, we'll probably
castle.
just go straight back to
I
the
was gonna say a
castle.
lot of the businesses are
Yeah.
closed, so whoop, we'll say that's you guys and delete the shit out of that. Bam. Cool. Yep, you get to the castle and it's eerily quiet. You don't see a lot of soldiers around. Even a lot of the like guardsmen aren't as often as it's like a lower. Usually you see 2 or 3 guys on the castle walls. It'll be like 1 maybe, and he sees you guys and he just makes the symbol. He'll let you guys in. And who do you guys want to go find? The marshal?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
When you get up to Marshal Vendry's office, you guys go straight there. You'll see the marshal, and she's got a real concerned look on her face. Anybody who wants to roll insight, feel free to do so. You're all together. But it's really late, and the marshal's still up.
Us does not catch on to that kind of stuff.
I feel.
Oh yeah, Flora, you could definitely tell the marshal. Dom, you're not so much. You definitely tell she looks tired. But Flora, you could tell that the marshal looks really concerned. It looks like things have not been going Kalaman's way, and the marshal's definitely not gotten a lot of sleep as of recently. And she'll see you and goes, "Oh, Dragon Busters. I heard things went well at the fort."
Yes.
Took out
Yeah.
a whole bunch of people.
Thank goodness. Good news has been light here in the city.
Why is there less guards around? I'm seeing less and less guards.
Well, after you had left Kalaman to head to the fort, word had gotten to the council that the dragon army had broken off from a larger force. Tired of these measures.
What?
About who was leaving the city?
That's exactly what happened. Tired of these measures, the members of Kalaman's leadership, spurred by, of course, Lord Bakaris, demanded Kalaman's military ride out and seize victory.
No.
Oh,
We're
I better
gonna-
go help him.
We're gonna have to save him.
I'm heading out
Oh,
tomorrow.
where's Willis?
Willis. Yes. He's a part of that group. They headed out
Okay, great.
they headed out west. They headed out west to go to some siege or some trying to cut the dragon army off, but I'm headed east tomorrow morning with the group that you've seen. That's heading off to stop a different group of soldiers. So we're kind of split in half right now.
No.
They want to try and ambush the dragon army at some crossing called Inkwater. No, called the Steel Springs. It's near Inkwater. It's about 30 miles west of here. I wish I could say more, but
Us is gonna kind of like look to the rest of our group for what to do here.
I think we've done the best we can to train the soldiers the best we could. But I think they need us now in the battlefield.
here I was told directly by Darrett to give this to you and the Dragobusters only. He begrudgingly went with Lord Barkus to the west to aid him best he could. And he'll
Damn it, Darren.
hand you like a little note.
I know we didn't hand it to Tusk, so
Whoever wants to take it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Oh, I'll let.
Yep, it just says,
I don't even think Tusk can read.
probably not the best. You gotta sound it out. He goes, "Come at once. Baccharis is leading us to ruin in the Steel Springs. Him and his son are leading the forces. He's the commander of this mission, so I cannot disobey. I'll do what I can, but I need your help."
Well,
Gareth
just
said come at
where
once.
we
Tusk
go?
is going to grab his maul and be like, let's go.
Just like a spin.
So we come back to go again.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Now, of course, it's the middle of the night, so leaving now would be some Constitution saving rolls, but you could
No, I'm not going to leave now.
Yeah, we
going
should
to
wait.
just
I think we need rest
Morning,
first
morning.
before we head out.
Yes. We should also stock up some supplies, maybe.
Yes, yes.
And it's been about
Rest.
5 days. So anybody who wants to stop by the Hammer Strike Forges, more than welcome to. The
In the
people who
morning.
the people who put in an order when they're open.
Oh, if you had to
Tusk is
wait.
very anxious about resting. The battle's going to happen right now.
No, it's not. It's actually going to take another hour or two. Trust me, they're probably not even going to get that much battle. I'm probably going to be waiting there almost all night. If you sleep now, in the morning, by the time we get up, there'll be battle.
I don't know about you guys, but that was a long, long walk. I'm tired. So I'm going to bed.
Deception.
Who's lying about
Trying to
what?
lie to Tusk. I'm just trying to lie to Tusk.
Go ahead.
She's trying to tell me that if we rest tonight, we're not going to miss any of this battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Tusk. Or if you just believe him, you believe him.
I don't believe him. I'm going to make an inside check.
Please do worse. Please do worse. Yeah.
Oh, damn, I do believe him.
You think Flora's telling the truth?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just go to bed for now.
Yeah, you're right. They wouldn't fight without us there.
Yeah, I know. I'm like sweating bullets.
Tusk is going to go to bed.
I'm already in bed.
Yeah, I'm already asleep.
Perfect. Everybody, you go to sleep worried about Willis and your friend Darrett, and of course the other Kalaman soldiers, and you guys go to sleep. Flora, you feel like, or it's Flora, not Flora. Mira, you feel like you obviously you sleep throughout the night, no problem, but you have a dream in the middle of the night, almost like Mishkel's trying to like warn you that there are many Kalaman soldiers whose lives are in threat and in danger, and if you don't make it there in time, a lot of people could die. A lot of Kalaman soldiers could have their lives ended if without a hasty embarkment to the Steel Springs, which is right outside Inkwater, about 30 miles west of here. Without getting into too much detail. That the night goes on without any issues. Breakfast is served. You guys wake up, hear the birds chirping. It's bright and early, probably like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Right when the sun rises. And what do you guys want to do first?
I'm gonna eat.
I'm gonna go very fast, as I am, an elf. I wake up. I'm from my meditation a lot earlier than the others. I will go as fast as I can to the temple and will pray to Mishkal to try to get kind of more information on what's happening.
Do it. Give me some. Yeah, exactly. You only need to meditate. You know, you could get up at 4 in the morning, head out to the temple. It's always open. It's never going to be closed. And go in there and pray. No issue at all. Go ahead and roll me a religion roll.
My best religion roll is here.
Religion, Arcana, whatever. As far as extra information, it's tough, but you do feel Mishkal's presence, and being a bishop of the church, you feel that Lord Barkus is an idiot, and he's made poor military decisions in the past. Kalaman's probably greatly outnumbered, and this could lead to a big overhaul. You know, if they could lose a lot of their soldiers for basically nothing for a battle that should have never even happened in the first place.
Who made the decision?
Lord Baccharis, this gentleman.
The
Yeah,
dude
the
who's
one-
always getting on our nerves.
Exactly. He's
Right.
the one who convinced I guess I can't.
Remember the boat race?
Because I don't see these portraits. Is it the filthy rich noble?
Filthy rich noble, exactly.
Yeah.
I told them to. Oh God! I told them to put that guy out, even if I has the money. Now he's going to put everyone in danger. Yay!
One
There's
moment.
no cure to stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
You were right. You told him. You tried to warn him. But seems like Governor Miat is. There might be other factors that are affecting Governor Miat's decision making, like dollar bills, possibly. Maybe they're old friends or something. But yeah, you definitely think this is bad. And you have plenty of time to do that before anyone else even wakes up, so that's not an issue at all.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as it hits the 8 hours of rest for everyone, I'm going to yell, "We need to go now!
What? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!"
Let's go.
Let me at least get a snack first, Mira.
They are outnumbered.
Why turkey's good.
They are outnumbered. They are going to die
Let's
if you
go.
don't act now. The guy that sent them, did send them to their death. Sorry to say, but that guy is an idiot from the beginning.
Okay.
Can be a
Well,
little bit.
are we able to get a horse or something? We have
I don't
one
know.
horse in a carriage, but
Ask the marshal.
then let's go ask Marshall if we can get horses so we can get there quickly.
Normally, they will give us whatever we can to make our missions or things like that. I suppose.
And then they went to the east side.
Yeah, so the marshal left this morning heading east. You saw the company leaving last night, or the battalion. You guys are heading to the west to go to Steel Spring. If you go talk to the marshal's office, there's just the aide there, and she'll let you know that yeah, you can take whatever horses are left in the stables. Resources are low, but whatever's available, you can take.
Okay.
I think we only need one
Don't worry,
horse.
I have horse.
Yeah, if you want to
you
summon a
guys
steed,
horses.
go ahead, Mira. You can be a horse if you want. That's a CR quarter.
Oh, I was gonna say while they get the horses, I was probably gonna rush to Wayham to grab some herbs and medical supplies.
Do it. Who? Okay, so Mira, boom, they're getting horses. Flora's grabbing supplies. Dom, Tusk, do you guys want to head to Hammerforge and grab whatever it might be ready for you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Everyone will split up in a hurry. Mira, there is 2 horses available. They're kind of old, and one is named Buttercup, and the other one is named Aurelius. And the they're there, but I mean they don't look like the cream of the crop.
Okay, so I will talk to the horse. We need to go. So I prepare everyone, and we go as soon as we are ready to go with enough food and water for
Cool.
the travel.
I'll say that in this time you're saddling up your horse, you're grabbing some supplies, you're getting some water, getting some food, loading up the little horse bags or whatever they get called. I forget what they are called. Perfect. Mira, you head to Wayran's. Obviously, Wayran's there. She's happy to see you. What do you want to do, Flora?
I would probably ask her if she has, let's see, if she has, what's the herb like that? I think it was cornflower. No, it's not cornflower. Maybe it's sage. Yeah, I would ask if she has sage in the store.
What's the? Oh,
And
you don't know the number. I do. Hold on. Any sage? It might be a rare one. So hold on, let me go look. It's only 14. Roll me a d20.
Okay.
Roll it 3 times.
Okay. I'll just do 3 d20. So 11, 10,
Perfect.
20.
Perfect. Let's see. What she has today are 3 special items. I don't think you've ever seen any of these before. She has, the first one is ginseng. Ginseng
Okay.
is a single use of an ability that's normally regained during a short rest. So, for example, your wild
That's
shape.
fucking awesome.
If you also are there's available to you is lavender, which removes the charm condition or any charm or any confusion effect. And the final one is my favorite one, the Nat 20, which is Veronica, which removes any condition in the game.
Ooh. And then, so ginseng, and then what was the other 2?
I put them in the chat. Ginseng, lavender, Veronica. For the Veronica is the most expensive. It is a very rare. It's very rare. That one is going to be 50 gold pieces. The other 2, a little bit more common. Those ones will be probably, let's see, 10 gold pieces a piece. Probably like 15. We'll say 15 a piece. So 50, 15, and 15.
Okay, I'll take the Veronica.
Okay.
And then I have 20 left, or actually I have 27 left. So, and then I'll take a ginseng.
Yeah, the ginseng's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so that would be about 75, so I only have 2 gold left. Yeah, I think that will be it. With the only gold and cash I have right now.
So thank you for your business. She says supplies are tough to get, but with the protection of the trading line that you guys opened up, it allowed some goods to come in. So she thanks you. She wishes she could give you the other, the lavender, but it's just, business is tight and she's got to make a living. Anything else, Flora?
No, that'll be it.
Up to the Hammerstrike Forges, Tusk and Dom come running in. You see the brother and sister working away. Like, oh, hey, you made it!
Yep, we're back.
Well, I got some stuff for you, but I did my very best. I'm happy. The daughter comes up. He goes, he screwed up. He sucks. I don't even know why you pay him. He's horrible. But I'm amazing. Look at this. And she's gonna hold up some beautifully made dragon coated armor. It looks like it seemed a type of scale mail, which is a type of
Heavy?
No, it's not plate. It wasn't enough for plate, and that's so goddamn expensive. It's like a type of medium armor.
Scale is still heavy, nowadays.
Scale mail is a medium armor, but she hands it to you, Dom, and she goes, "Here you go. Put a little effort into that. It's real nice. Like, it does take a little attunement, so you're gonna need to spend some time with it if you want all the benefits. But I gotcha." And you get a set of Dragon Guard. Dragon Guard is scale mail +1, and you have advantage if you attune to it. I'll just tell you because she'll tell you. If you attune to it, you'll get advantage on all breath weapons from dragons of any dragon type of creature.
Fancy.
But if you don't attune to it, it's just +1 scale mail, which would give you 14 plus your dex +1. And you'll see the brother, and he'll say, "Oh, listen, I tried to make your mole, okay? I did my very best, but it just wasn't enough material. I did everything I could." And he's going to hand over what looks to be a perfectly made, or a very beautifully made javelin made out of dragon components and bones and scale, and it's like a reddish color.
Okay.
So here,
I'll take it.
listen here. I know it's a javelin. It's just a javelin right now. It is magical. But if you attune to it, and you throw that javelin, it'll hit something, and then poof, into fiery flames, and reappear in the hands you threw it.
That's what I need.
Well, I'm glad. Here, listen, take this too. And he's gonna hand you a long sword in a sheath. You look, I'll go dragon tooth long sword here. Give that to your friend, your elven, I don't see a witches, so give it to her. It's basically like a long sword that can hit stuff that you can't normally hit. That's is like maybe like a ghost or something.
Got it. From here.
Good luck with all your adventuring. If you ever need us to make anything, just let us know.
Yep, will do. Thank you.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna start running back to the stables.
Dom, the overall armor, you'd probably lose an AC, honestly, but it is magical, which could play effects later. I wish I could say it would be more, but in that time frame, there's not a whole lot that they could have made in 5 days. Other than that, I even kind of pushed it with that, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
So you can wear your splint, or you can wear that. It would be you'd lose 1 AC, but you'd get advantage on dragon breath attacks if you attune to it.
Okay.
It's called Dragon Guard. I think it's in the Emporium. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think I'll think about it.
Yeah, it's on. You have it, or if you just want to leave it here and not have to worry about carrying it, that's fine too.
Oh, I'm just gonna carry it, but
It's not super heavy. I mean, it does cause disadvantage, but it's about 45 pounds, so it's nothing crazy. Yeah, it is in the Emporium actually. You can actually look it up. Perfect. You guys what do you want to do? Meet up over here?
Yeah.
How many horses are you grabbing, Mira? Just the one or two?
2.
Both of them? Okay, cool. Yep, you guys get over here, no problem. Everyone makes their way. It's only been about 30 minutes, maybe. You guys have been in a hurry, so it's been about, we won't say it's been a whole hour yet. We have 2 horses, 4 people. I assume, Tusk, you're going to want to summon your steed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And what about the last? Do you want to, become a horse, Flora? What do you want to do?
For the last one, since we don't have any more horses.
Yeah.
Or
Or honestly, you're not the biggest person in the world, Flora. You could probably ride behind somebody if you want to tag team a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say
I think that'd be the best bet.
There you go. Perfect. All
What's
right.
actually really cool is it only cost me 5 feet of movement to actually get mount and dismount to dismount off a horse.
Hey, you get to use that. Isn't that fun? Woo!
Awesome.
All right, let's go.
All right, you guys are heading off. You have horses. You're gonna travel a lot faster than you normally do. George will probably just stay riding on your neck, Flora, because it's nice and comfy. But
I'm gonna leave the raccoon at the castle.
Yeah, the raccoon's just digging through the trash cans. I assume we'll have Tusk and Dom.
Did you tell anybody about the raccoon?
I
Or
would
are
have
they
told someone.
just
Yes.
gonna think that's a
Yes, I
random
would have told
raccoon?
someone. I would have told someone. Yes.
He's he's in the back. He's just he's a crafty raccoon, you know. He'll figure it out. Who you riding with, Flora?
Honestly, I would have ride with. I would say like Tusk maybe.
Cool. And Tusk has the cool horse.
Go.
So we'll give him the cool horse.
My
I
horse
feel
is
like
as
it'd
smart
be
as me.
I feel like it'd be funny just to have like Flora on his neck or something. It's just like uppies.
Right. Move him to the back. All right, cool. And then Flora is riding with you, and George is with Flora. Cool. All right. Yep, you guys are moving a lot faster in your 8 hours of travel with that. Somebody, now let me bring you back to that big map, and I'll give you a general direction in which they've kind of explained to you where the steel. This is like a creek that's coming off of, and they showed you this on a map. We'll say before last night or something with the marshal. The Inkwater River is pretty far. East or west, excuse me, and it's right over here. And the steel spring is a spring that, or like the steel spring is like a spring that branches off of it. So odds are it's like in this general vicinity, like maybe a hex next to the Inkwater River, because it's like a thing that. Ooh, I don't know why I pinged that. It's like a river that runs off of the Inkwater, because this is obviously like almost that's pretty goddamn long right there. So I mean, that's about a mile long river. So this is obviously something that like breaks off like a mile down, right? So you guys are headed over here somewhere. There's obviously a bridge here that you've crossed plenty of times. How do you guys want to make your way over there? You want
I
to
think we'll cross the bridge.
crossing the bridge is
and then-
pretty easy. After that, you have to make a decision. Do you want to go? I guess you just gotta go through the forest and down. Whoever wants to lead the group, just roll me a survivor roll to head over there as fast as possible.
I'll do it.
Because let's see, normally you get like about 4 hexes in or 3 hexes in a day. You have horses now, so
Whoever's gonna do it, I'll just give him guidance. Then
yeah, that's
I
fine.
got
You
a
can add
pretty
you can
good
add a
roll.
D4 to it if it's not that great. What did you get? I wasn't looking. 21. Yeah,
21.
perfect. That's fantastic. You are just gonna say "Hey-ya!" and hit your horse. You guys see Dom rush ahead. It looks like he's taking the lead, and you guys just follow in behind him. Everyone, roll me a perception roll.
Perception.
So Mira probably just noticed it anyway because her perception passive is insane. Yeah, Mira and Dom, you're both gonna notice there is definitely a lot of footsteps leading in this direction. You think you're definitely headed the right. Oh, I don't want that. You're headed in the right way when it comes to following the Kalaman army. Let's see. You're gonna get an extra hex in. Perfect. We'll say it's about 2-3 in the afternoon. You see the footsteps kind of lead up this way, going in between this forest. Do you want to keep following the footsteps, or do you want to cut through and kind of go more towards the information you were given?
I think we'll just follow the information that was given to us.
Heck yeah. Is the party cool with that?
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Heck yeah.
No
We are-
problem.
We are going to head out. Mira, as you get closer to Inkwater, you start to get a bad feeling. You start to feel like, maybe certain things in your dream that you saw, a tree trunk that looked like it was knocked over by a battle, or like birds rustling in a tree that run away after hearing a big blast. You feel like you see some of those things, and you get like this faint feeling of deja vu. like you've already seen this before. You think your timing is really good, and you might be seeing like the moments of battle like before it's fully uh, finished. If you understand what I'm saying. Um, as you guys make your way, we'll say it's late. It's getting late now. It's definitely sun's still up, but it's enough to where I'm gonna go over here and affect the dynamic lighting because it's definitely gonna be a little later in the day. Let's say it's like that bright. It's definitely darker. But as you guys make your way up, you're a few miles away from the Ink River crossing. Let me go back to that map and actually see how far away you are. Yeah, you guys are not super far, but you're 5 miles away. It's close enough to because you're kind of coming off the hills where you can see it from a distance. And what you see is as you as the brook called the Ink Water comes into view, smoke rises over the tree line. Beyond, wounded Kalaman soldiers stagger from the trees, heading towards your narrow crossing in your direction. The Dragon Army soldiers chase on horseback. And
There.
Let's go.
yep, you guys ride in real hard. You know,
Yep.
you use your spurs to spur the horses or whatever it is that you use
Going as
to
hard
make
as
them go
this horse
fast.
will go.
Come on, game, don't be like that. Okay, I have to do that first. Sorry. Okay, there we go. All right. We'll say that Dom's a little bit up in the front. Also, let me do this so that you guys can actually move the damn horses. All players. All players. Perfect. Now you should be able to move your horses. All right. And I think I already did that for you, Dom. Let me just double check that. Yes, I did, Tusk. You can do that. Perfect. You guys ride in, and what you see is Willis leading a group of wounded Dragon Army soldiers. And they are badly wounded. They are moving very slowly. And in the back, I believe you can see this, right? Let me make sure you guys can see all. Oh yeah, you see them being chased by Dragon Army soldiers. In fact, we'll say this guy's got a torch. Emit light. 20. 20. Cool. And yeah, you guys see the battle happening. Let's all go and get the music right, and let's roll in some initiative. It's about time.
Initiative.
Okay, you gotta be on.
Initiative.
I'm not on the map.
You're not here. You don't see yourself.
Yeah, I see total
Oh,
darkness.
it just does this every time with your token. I swear.
It's okay.
Laura fell off. Just didn't even
I've been
notice. He just
sucked
kept
in.
riding.
I've been sucked into the void once more.
Right. Now you should be able to see.
There you go.
Okay. All right. You guys rolled. We need a little roll from our boy Georgie.
And that's only 5.
And initiative. And then we will do the Kalaman soldiers as one big initiative. And we will also do, I made these specifically because I thought it was clever. We are going to do red as one big initiative. And blue as one big initiative. Awesome. Now, just to give you guys a little breakdown on the world around you, the rocks and shrubbery are vegetation. They're all difficult terrain. The chilly stream is fairly deep. If you walk through it, it's difficult terrain. The crossings, where the rocks are, that's just normal terrain. The fray, which is going to be all those fire around the outside of the walls, not behind you, obviously, but like the outside areas, that's the fray. The fray represents all the crazy battle that's going on around you that's bigger than, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people fighting each other and killing each other. It's just larger than what you guys can comprehend. We're focusing on this little group right here to try and save them. and just kind of, it looks like they're retreating is what it really is. The battle is gone, it's turned badly, but it's not over. We are then going to, so if you stand in that fray, it's going to be crazy. You're going to get, you're going to have to make some rolls to not get effed up, so keep that in mind. Just like before when we did the other, no, I don't like that
Tusk
one.
is diving right into the fray.
Yeah,
He's
the
gonna
fray,
see
the
the
fray is
war.
going to do stuff, for sure. I like this song. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Let's reorder it. Uh-oh. Looks like back-to-back homies. Alright, Tusk. Your mount is intelligent. It'll do what you say. No commands needed.
Okay. So he'll just dash. I don't need to use my action to tell him to dash.
If you want him to do any, if you want him to take any action other than just move, it's going to require a command. And we'll say, because, like, for a normal warhorse, like Dom and Mira, it's going to take an action. But because, post the spell. Does it say you can just tell him to do it? If he says, then yeah. But if not, then you're going to have to require some type of resource. Like at least a BA or something.
Let's see. Spell.
That's fun. You can heal it with like cure wounds. Okay, so I'm gonna use it as an intelligent mount. It is gonna do it is going, not an intelligent mount, but basically if you want to make it do something, you gotta use an action. I'm just gonna do that. Keep it straight across the board. Keep it easy to understand. But him moving does not count against your movement. Yeah, so his movement is 60. You can dismount for half your movement and then move your movement.
And then this is difficult. No, this is difficult.
The water is difficult terrain. The crossings are just crossings.
Okay. Is it feasible to move my horse between these two rocks? Or is that just like...
It's difficult terrain. If you want to try and like squeeze this little spot right here, it's going to give the horse difficult terrain.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how, like, as far as I can go without like bumping into Willis and everybody.
It is kind of tight on this little island over here.
Yep, that's my biggest issue. So how far can I go?
Alright, so without running into any issue, we'll say George jumps off. It'd be about 30 feet to get right there. Right here.
Okay, right there. Okay.
So that's 30 feet, no problems. Now you gotta make a choice. Do you want to go around? If you go around, it's not so much difficult terrain. If you go at the inside, it's gonna be some difficult terrain.
Oh, if I could just go around, I'll just go around.
Alright, so going around then we'll go another 10, 20. You can get right, we'll say it's right here for the sake of space. You're right there.
Okay.
That's 60 feet.
And then... Now... It takes my movement to jump off the horse, right?
Half your movement.
I can't jump off the horse and run over there.
But that's the only
Half my
resource, is
movement.
half
Okay.
your movement. Unless you're Dom and you're
Okay.
a stud, then it's only 5 feet.
No, I'm not a stud. I think
that's okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna run over here. I'm going to hop off my horse, and then if it takes an action, I will tell my horse to get out of here and get safe.
No, that's free.
And then
you can speak with it
will...
telepathically.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell my horse to go get safe. And then let's look at my spell list. What can we do starting off?
Yeah, when you still have like 20 feet of movement, or you're super fast.
Yeah.
Your javelin you're not attuned to yet, but it is
Understood,
still magical for the purposes of being overcoming resistances.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and move. Yeah, right onto the path.
So you can go. So it'd be 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can get right there.
And then, so many things I can do. I think just because there's a whole lot of them, and this worked out for me last time, I'm going to say Dargoni's protect me, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Well, I love it.
Because that was a baller move last time. And then, that's bonus action, so I believe I still have my action.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go ahead and throw my regular javelin.
Do it. Who you throwing it at?
The guy closest to me.
That's gonna bounce off his shield. He just bats it away, and he's running full speed at you. It's a tough shot to make.
Oh! Okay, that's fine.
Miera, did you pick Buttercup or did you pick Aurelius?
Buttercup.
What do you want to do?
The thing is, I want to try to see if it's possible to get with the horses inside the wounded soldiers.
There's not a lot of space between them, but you could
No,
definitely.
but at least on the side.
Oh yeah, like you want to, like you have 60 feet, so let's see. You could definitely get like. You can get there. You can get here with no problem. You could probably even, because that's 45 feet. This would be 55. Like you would probably get like right next to these rocks, but the rocks are kind of in between the soldiers and the horse, you know. But you could easily get there, no problem.
I'm getting there. I'm going to leave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Every
7.
single one of those soldiers is bleeding. They've all taken damage, except for Willis.
Okay, so Willis will receive nothing, but I'm going to do a mass
Willis.
mass healing word.
Mass healing word, I love it.
So it's going to be a mass healing word level 3, so it's 5 plus
5.
5 plus my level.
Level plus
no.
2. That's a that's
Well, that's
10
a level
total.
3. That's a 10 total.
Yeah, that's a really good heal. That puts them all back. You see all their wounds close up, and they look at you, and you see them have a new vigor, but they still look pretty terrified. But-
Continue. Retreat.
Thank you, Praise Mishkal.
Save yourselves!
So I did my movement plus action. That's it.
You could dismount if you want, or you could use a. You don't really have a lot of bonus actions. You could dismount if you choose. It's only half your movement.
I'm going to stay here for now.
Cool. Next is George. He is going to meow, and he's gonna come over here, and he's gonna hide behind this rock like George does. He's also gonna take the dodge action with his action because he can hide as a bonus action. 'Cause he's a sneaky kitty, and he sneakily sneaks underneath that rock. Willis. He's gonna be like, "For Kalaman, we must retreat. We're outnumbered." And he is gonna come over here, and he's gonna hold his action to help. Well, no, he's not gonna hold it. He's gonna help the Kalaman soldiers retreat. Even though they've been healed, they're just moving a little slower than they should. Next is gonna be the Blues. They are going to
Bring it on. I'm not scared.
see. What's the range on that? 30. Oh, let's lock to the center, please. Perfect. Let's see. So we're gonna move some of these guys so they get a little bit closer. There. And these are gonna throw javelins at the Kalaman soldiers.
Those fucking cowards.
So 3 of them will hit, which means one guy gets hit for 7 damage in the back row, and this guy gets hit for 16, which is enough to render him unconscious for the moment. And we'll make it look like this. Next is the Reds. And they are going to they're just going to sprint on by. Do you want to make an opportunity attack, Tusk?
Of course. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Yep. Who you hitting, the horse or the
27
guy?
hit. The horse. 14 bludgeoning damage.
That's gonna hit the horse for 14. He's in bad shape. The first one's gonna use his attack. Well, he's gonna have to get a little closer. We'll say, technically he can. I mean, this guy's like on the ground, so we'll say he's like right here. And he'll jump off his horse. He's gonna attack this Kalaman soldier.
These fucking cowards.
One's gonna
Why-
hit for 8. And the next set of horses, Tusk, we need some saves. So these horses are going to try and trample you. Go ahead and give me a... first off, let's make the attacks. We'll do the first one.
Number 19.
That one misses horribly. You're fine. He'll go here. Next one is going to come up to you. How much move does he get? Right there. And, yep, same thing. He is going to use that thing to try and trample you. See if these horses can actually hit you. 15 ain't gonna do it. And he will... I guess technically this guy will move a little farther down to make space. He'll say he's down here. And then this guy will make it down here. And then this final guy, he's not going to be able to fit over there, so he's just going to try and trample you.
What kind of save do I need to make?
He has to hit you, so it doesn't matter if he doesn't hit you. Yep, they all miss.
Oh, okay.
They all try to trample you, and their hooves try to stomp on you, but they can't. The Kalaman soldiers are very injured. They are going to try and move. The first 2 are going to get all their movement because they're being helped by Willis. So they're going to get their full 30 feet. The second 2 are a little bit confined in this situation. So they're only going to get, well, he'll get his full 30 feet because we'll say he's dashing technically. This guy is going to get half his movement because he is fucked up, and he's gonna have to try and not get hit with an opportunity attack. The guy swings for his head, but the Kalaman soldier ducks, and he's gonna get 15 more feet. Flora, you're on the back of the warhorse. Tusk's warhorse specifically.
Okay, sorry about
You're
that.
fine. No, you're good.
Okay, wow. And then, alright, this is what I will do. I'm gonna use a second spell level, and I'm gonna use Wither and Bloom. So, there we go. Submit that. There you go.
Best spell ever.
And then we'll put it. Dang, I was like, I want the Kalaman soldiers to heal, so.
This one is incapacitated. He could use the healing the most. You don't
Yeah,
think
that's what I was like.
you can still see him breathing though. He's just not standing.
So I'm gonna put the little thingy right in this space.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't take up a space, so.
Yeah. Let's see, and that will actually get both of them for the healing part, because they have to be at least like 10 feet close to it. Yeah.
Cool.
With radius. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Roll the dice.
Okay. Let's roll the dice for it. Oh, right here. That will be. They have to make a Constitution saving throw and be 3 damage. Dang.
Every bit counts. We'll say that. I'm gonna say that
And
third guy's
then-
in there too. Do you want to add the
Yeah,
horses?
and they. Honestly, yeah, everything. Everything that's in a
That you don't like.
10-foot radius. Yeah, I was like, all these. So like,
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
it.
just everyone-
Save. Con.
each
Okay,
one-
so what's your
Con.
CC 13? So only 1 saved. So he'll take what? 2 damage, and the rest takes 3.
Mhm.
All right, this horse is beat up. He is barely standing.
Ooh.
And then the
then
healing
two.
is yeah. Go ahead and do the healing if it's a different roll. I don't know.
Oh no, it's just they roll their
There you
what's
go.
it
Hit
called?
dice.
Yeah, their hit dice basically. And
Cool.
that's what they get for healing. I'm trying to see what else
We'll see.
they also add for.
The whiz mod, right? You're +2.
Yeah, and plus your spellcasting ability and modifier. Yeah.
Cool.
So the plus. Yeah,
So
plus
and
5
that's
to that.
everybody that's in there.
No, it's attack. Sorry.
I mean, these
Yep,
guys,
so
these guys are
that's
just
fine.
NPCs. They don't necessarily have hit dice, but I'm not gonna not heal them. That'd be silly.
Yeah.
+5, so it's like 7 total, and then there's no other goodies in there. So yep, that's it. You have uncapacitated that man. He is now alive, but he is still prone.
Uncapacitated. Fucking
Yeah,
love that.
you uncapacitated him.
I will my bonus action to shillelagh, and then does it take an action to get off his war horse?
Half your
or would that
movement.
take half?
Yep.
Half my movement. Cool. Then I will take half my movement to get off to dismount. So I have 15 movement, and I will go about like let's see. So we'll do about like 10 feet that way,
Cool.
and I'll just chill right there.
Love it. Big Dom,
All right.
you're on Aurelius. It's a very old
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah.
His movement's reduced by 10 feet.
So I'm
Be
just
right
gonna
back, hold on.
dismount.
DM left. Quickly, everybody get all your attacks in.
Everybody gets a free attack.
A bit far to do a free attack.
Mira, I totally forgot to give you your sword.
No, I have a sword.
He told me no when I was at the blacksmith in town. They gave me a sword and said this is for your elf friend.
I already
Totally
have it.
forgot to give it to you. Oh, you already have it?
I don't understand why he told you to give me a sword.
I'm gonna give you a sword.
Today? Because I never heard that they gave you a sword. I heard that they gave you an armor that was like.
Sorry, my
of fat.
dudes. Go ahead, Dom. You wanted to dismount?
Yeah. And then I'm going to do the dash action. And then I'm going to be. That's 20. another 20 feet there.
Where were you?
I just mounted right next to my horse.
So
Right
if
there,
you want to
yeah.
take the crossing, you have to get over here. Now you can't just squeeze in between. This is gonna be difficult terrain to go between the horse. So if you want to go around the horse, it'd be 25 would be right there. Or that 20 feet would be like right here.
Okay.
Or right there. And you can probably go 20 feet is right there, yeah. So whatever you want to do.
5. And how much movement do I have left?
You dismounted for 5, you get 20. You have 5. If you're standing here, you have 5 more feet.
There.
Still have your action though, right?
Yeah, I said I was going to take the dash action as well.
Oh, then do that. You got more movement
Yeah.
then. You got 25 more feet.
10. So I'm going to be
You had the mobile feet,
squeezing between.
and when you dash,
Yeah, don't worry.
You ignore difficult terrain.
Squeeze in between homies is not difficult terrain. That's fine. With the enemies, there's like checks involved, but with between the homies, they're gonna let you through.
Right there.
Cool.
That should be all my movement then.
Got it.
And that's it for my turn.
Back to the top of the water, Tusk.
Well, I don't think this nice man on this horse is gonna let me just turn around and walk away. So I'm gonna hit him with my maul.
Do it for the sake of range. You know what I'm saying? We'll just it's no big deal. Perfect. That's gonna hit. That's gonna hurt. We got any low numbers? We got a 2 in there. So 15 damage. That hurt.
And then we're swinging again.
That's hidden. You've completely decapitated the Dragon Army soldier. He's dead as he falls off his horse.
Essentially turned his brain into mist.
Right, just mystified his brain.
Yep. And then I'll just take a couple steps over here towards these two. And that's me.
Perfect. Mira.
Oh, I'm sorry. My horse also ran away on my turn because I told him on my last turn.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he just kind of runs off. There's no fray over here.
Yeah. I'll do my spiritual weapon,
Love it.
and the spiritual weapon is going to go on that guy, on the horse. And I'm going to attack him with Toll of the Dead just after.
Love it. The Wombo combo.
Spiritual weapon, this one, level 2 is going to be 24/7
Oh, yeah.
damage. And Toll of the Dead, he takes 11 if he does not respond.
Woo! Mira with the big rolls today.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he got a 3. That man is hurting, barely standing. As Bells, he gets smacked in the face with a mighty spiritual weapon, and then just hears bells ringing in his ears. He's discombobulated.
Okay, nice.
George is going to come out of hiding, and he is gonna use his action to summon a Mage Paw. And that Mage Paw is going to slap this horse on the butt. Big ol' slap on the butt. Oh wait, I forgot.
I love it.
I forgot. Somebody roll D8.
EA.
Yes, I didn't do the fray.
6.
A 6. Another wounded Kalaman soldier appears into the fray. This wounded soldier is really messed up and looks like he could use some help. Hold on. Let me snag him. Yep. He's coming from the back lines, back here.
Oh.
Look at this sweet token art.
Maybe next turn.
This is what the module gives you.
Yep.
Yep, that's a Kalamon soldier. After that, George, he's gonna do the butt slap. I'm gonna need a dex save from this guy. Double nat ones. Can't make it up. He falls into the river. And he is prone. In the river. Willis! He is gonna see you, Flora and Mira, and say, "Oh, thank you for your help. Please, we must get the soldiers out alive. They're hell-bent on killing us all." And he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna use his help action to help those soldiers get a little more movement. Blue is going to... Let's see. Blue is going to move up. And he's going to try and mount this horse. It's going to give you an opportunity attack. Do you want to use it, Tusk?
Yeah.
Do it. That's enough? I think that's enough. That's the number right there. Any low rolls? There's a low roll. Yeah, there's a 2 in there. Ooh, that rarely happens. Every once in a while it happens. All right, still a clean hit.
Yep.
I assume you're going to hit him because he's the one moving. And then he is going to move, and he's going to try and trample this Kalamon soldier that is looking decent. That's going to hit. So it's going to do 7 bludgeoning damage, and my Kalamon soldier needs a strength saving throw. Where you at, Kalamon soldiers? This one, he's the only one that's an actual token? Okay, yeah, that's what it is. And he's going to need a strength save. He fails. He's knocked prone. We got 2 prone dudes. Red, oh, did I do it backwards? No, red is the, oh no, I didn't do all the other blue guys. You guys, don't let me forget that now. This guy's gonna go, he is going to, in fact, no. He's gonna come back here. 10, 20, 30, boom. And he is gonna attempt to attack this Kalamon soldier that has entered in the battlefield. He's gonna throw a javelin. It's gonna hit, but it doesn't down him.
These guys are all for maximum casualties.
And then the other 2 are going to try and throw their javelins, but these guys are prone, so it's gonna be hard for them. An 11 and a 9 are not gonna do it. They're both gonna miss because of the prone Kalamon soldiers. The reds are going to go first. Let's deal with the drowning red. He has to make an athletics check to try and wade through the water. It is running and it is flowing downstream, and it is not still water, so it is not, it's about 4 feet deep. So, and he's wearing heavy armor. This is not easy water to swim in. He's gonna make an athletics, we'll say DC 12, he got a 23. He's gonna use his action to swim back up. He's gonna cough, we'll say he gets over here, and he uses his movement to become unprone. That's gonna be his economy. The horse is startled, and it's going to just make a jump. What is this horse's strength? Oh yeah, so it can long jump 9 feet. That's about 9 feet. Let's make an athletics check, horse. Let's hope this horse doesn't fall into the water getting startled by that mage paw. Horse falls into the water and starts to be going downstream.
Well, I feel bad because it's just a horse, but same time, fuck off, horse.
And you see like you see George do like the cartoonish like cat laugh where he's like and he puts his paw over his mouth. And this guy is going to ride up. It's kind of difficult terrain, but he doesn't need a lot of movement. For the sake of distance, we're gonna say he's right there, so he's like right next to you, Mira, and he's gonna try and swipe at you with his sword, Mira. You're doing all this healing, and he doesn't like that. It's the first time he's attacked the Dragon Busters, and he's gonna miss horribly with both his attacks. The Kalaman soldiers are going to stand up. They are going to use half their movement to do so, but their movement's already reduced because of the situation that they're in. We'll say they get to about here. Well, let's do the ones that can move good first. These guys are moving their asses off. This guy's going to jump on this horse and start leading the way. And these guys are going to make it basically off the map. We'll say they're like there. And this guy is going to make a little bit extra movement because he's being helped. And then these guys are going to attempt to move their feet. But there's going to be an opportunity attack from this guy. These suck at opportunity attacks. He misses completely as they make it through. It looks like they're making their way, but they're really slowed down from all the injuries. Flora.
Okay, I will use my action to burn a wild shape and activate shrooms.
Shrooms!
Shrooms. And then
Oh,
I will...
Oh, that was too far away. Just don't forget about your... Any time someone dies near you, Flora, remind me.
Okay. Oh, for the reaction?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will go about like... So it would be about like... I don't know, is this difficult terrain on the rocks right here?
The rocks are difficult to raid. This spot,
Okay.
you could get to it pretty easily.
Then I will go right there.
Yep.
Just so Kalaman soldier does not get hurt.
Very smart.
Let's see. So I put there, and then I'll use my action. Let's see. Bonus action. I will. I believe that should be. That should be it.
Love it. Oh, did you use your action? Oh, you did it to change your shroomies. Okay, got you.
Mhm.
Dom.
All right. I am going to attack the red guy that's right in front of me twice with my great axe.
Do it. Woo!
Oh
Yep.
my god, double crits.
So
Oh, this guy's
it
dead.
already
Like
did
how first
crunchy.
It was 2 total 20s, and then it was 2 crits.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's
That is
crazy.
crazy.
You stab into him one side, you completely hack off one arm, you slice into the other, you hack off the other, and now there's just an armless, bloody, dead dragon soldier.
And then I am. You know what? I'm gonna do an action surge and attack the guy on the horse.
Do it. You're hot hand right now. Unfortunately,
Ew.
the low ground, high ground, he's on the horse. You got those stubby dwarf legs. It's hard to get up there. You just bounce off his shield.
Yep, and that's probably gonna be it for me.
Somebody other than who did it last time, roll a d8.
I will.
From complete exhaustion from the battle, this Kalaman soldier collapses and falls to the ground.
No, my friend, don't die.
Tusk.
Well, he's not my friend.
I'm going to step to right there.
That's totally fine.
I'm within 5 feet of both these guys. I'm gonna realize that there's no longer 5 of them, down to 2 of them, at least by me. I'm gonna drop Shield of Faith, and I'm gonna switch to Hunter's Mark,
Love it.
and I'm gonna put it on the dude on the ground,
Yep.
and then gonna swing with my maul. That's a nat 1.
He's so wet, and the rocks are so slippery, you just kind of lose your footing.
Damn. Damn.
Some slippery rocks.
Oh. Okay. Well, it's my turn.
Mira.
Sorry, I didn't know those
Um,
rules.
That's okay.
Let's see. Is the guy next to me damaged? That's the one I attacked, right?
Yes, he is effed up. He is super close to being dead.
I redo the same thing again.
Do it. We'll go one at a time because he's close enough to where you probably get him with just one. That one's gonna
That
miss.
missed.
But he sucks at wisdom saves.
Try.
I had to say something, didn't I? He got a 15. I had to say something.
Yeah, you raised the flag, so don't worry about that.
Commentator
That's
curse.
Yep. Bonus not. That's all I can do. I'm going to stay here to. I can't do anything else, so I'm going to stay here.
Perfect. George is going to move his mage paw onto the reins of this horse, and he is going to pull them towards the direction backwards and try to convince the horse, you gotta go this way. And let's say it's like an animal handling thing. Oh yeah, that horse is gone. That horse with the mage hand, the mage hand is going to pull on it and then stay behind while the horse flies out 60 feet. And then it's going to try to trample its own, I mean, you can attack it, Tuss, but it's not attacking you. It looks like it's headed out over here. I assume you don't want to attack it. I'm going to say you don't. It's going to try and stomple its own guy. It's going to miss. And then it is going to, how many feet was that? It's in the fray. It's gone. Well, it's basically in the fray. Willis! He is going to use the help action. He's going to move
so
over.
I'm so happy about Willis being here.
He's the leader of men. He is going to help these Kalaman soldiers so that they can get a little more movement on their turn. The guys in blue are going to throw their javelins at Willis. Because he's within range.
Fucking cowards.
But Willis is got a shield and it bounces off his shield and he's going to deny those javelins. The blue one is so close to you. He doesn't give a shit. He is going to ride up and run away from you. Do you want to attack?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Man, these guys are cowards. They just will not attack me.
Well, maybe they've heard
Here,
tales
roll
of
one.
the
Reroll one of those.
Dragon Busters.
Heard the tales of Tuss the Lich
I
Slayer.
heard how I took down a, yeah, I was about to say how I took down a lich.
Almost got him,
That's
Tuss.
10.
He is going to run up and try to attack.
Right.
He'll do one on the Kalaman, one on Tusk. With his long sword.
Wait, tusk or no?
Or excuse me. He'll do one on the on Willis and one on the soldier. He's gonna hit the soldier with enough damage to then incapacitate him again. And he is going to crit Willis.
Oh my god, if he kills Willis, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Let's see, that's a crunchy, so that's to be 11 plus 6. Willis is also incapacitated.
Oh my god, this dude's fucking dead.
But it looks like they're still breathing for the purposes of mechanics. Red is pretty beat up. They are in a tighter spot. They can't quite get away. So
I will use my reaction.
oh, please do.
Yeah. Can you roll it for me real quick?
I got you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! I forgot I could. Oh wait, I can't cancel it anyway because I already used my reaction. I forgot I could cancel crits, and then I remembered I can't cancel because I used reaction for everything else.
6. That's a good roll. That'll kill him if he fails. This guy's rolling hot. That's another 15. They are blocked off. They're gonna make attacks. Tusk, you're gonna take the first 2.
Who's attacking now?
Holy shit. The guy in front of you. He's gonna crit you, Tusk, and he's gonna miss with the second attack. Do you want to use your item?
Don't I have to have my reaction?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's why you said oh fuck. Yeah, you're right. He's gonna crit you. I totally forgot about that item too in the resources required. That's gonna be a total of 16 plus 7 for 23 points of damage.
Oh, that's fine.
Roll me a
It's like
con
bitch
save.
anyway. Oh god. No, not 7,350.
A bit of a bump. DC was 11,
13.
but you got it. And then this red's gonna go 1 Flora, 1 on Mira, because you guys are fucking them up. They're both gonna hit 10 total damage for you, Mira, or Flora, and then 10 total damage for Mira too. It's 10 for both. And
He attacked both of us and
1 each.
hit.
Yep, he hit both of you. 23 and 22. And both even up, he did 10 damage. It was funny. The Kalaman soldiers who are almost escaping see their fallen comrade and they come back unbeknownst to their own best interest probably. Willis would be helping, but he is incapacitated. So this guy is going to try and move, but he only gets 15 feet because he doesn't have anyone helping. Flora. Willis and the guy next to you are on the ground, unconscious. Looks like they're still breathing, but they're probably going to die.
Alright, well. I'm gonna have to use that spell again. I'm gonna use another second spell slot to Wither and Bloom.
I got you.
And then we'll put it on the guy right next to me.
Yeah.
That should be a 10 radius. So it should hit the guy on the horse.
It does. Hits everybody.
We'll only do the guy on the horse.
The horse guys, there's 2 of them within there. This guy's
Oh, is
pretty
there
weak.
two?
Yeah, this guy above
Oh.
you, he's up there too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
He's also,
Their
yeah,
con
both of them.
saves.
Yes, 13. We have to beat.
12.
Roll the damage. Ignore
Eight.
the 6. Only 4.
The 4 is exactly what you needed. As you see, this guy's, he's kind of withering away, and he gets his kind of life force sucked out of him, and now he's just kind of a withered, hollow husk of a dragon army soldier. And this guy also takes some damn, Flora. You sucked the life force out of
Yeah.
this guy too, and he is just a hollow shell of a dragon army soldier.
And then that life force will go into Will and the guy right next to me who's down.
And it looks like the life force comes straight from the Kalaman soldiers and into Willis and the Kalaman soldier. Let's get some dice. Willis will. Oh, what the hell, Zach? Willis will get. He'll get 6. So minus. And he will get 3. But they are alive. Just prone. Dom! Anything else, Flora? I'm sorry.
Let's see. I already did a level spell. Let's see. I'm trying to think for bonus action or cantrips. No, that will be it.
Hmm?
Perfect. Dom!
Alright. Being those, the other 2 columns, or not column, soldiers basically just wilt away. I'm going to run up towards Tusk. Coming up next to him, 5, 10, 15. It's about 15 feet. And then I'm going to attack this red dragon soldier with my great axe.
Do it.
Twice.
Hit. Miss. Beautiful. 15. That's a
slashing.
great hit. He is still standing though. He's wet and he's bloody.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to command rally, and I'm going to command say to Tusk, Tusk, finish him.
Do you need a reaction to do that for Tusk to attack, or can you just do it?
I
I
think
can just
that's
do it.
Just post
Yeah.
it.
Hold on.
Reaction management. It's going to be a whole new level once you guys start getting such high levels.
No, I'm gonna have to stop at taking an attacks of opportunity so I can use my action.
Yeah, so it's a bonus action.
Up as a reaction.
Yep.
Immediately make one weapon attack as a reaction, so I cannot do that.
Yeah, he already did.
Oh. Okay. Then I won't use it.
Okay. Save it for next time.
Yeah. And that's gonna be it for me.
Well, somebody roll me a D8 who hasn't already done it.
I'll do it.
Big one.
Oh, come on, let a dragon come out of the fray.
Another
that.
Kalaman soldier comes from the fray. Like, oh, please help me!
Is that a dragon disguised as a Calaman soldier?
Could be. Tusk.
That'd be pretty sick. Alright. I'm going to roar, attack the guy in front of me. Oh my god, I cannot hit this dude no matter what.
You're struggling. That was a 2.
Try it again.
Ooh,
16.
you missed it by 1. He
What is
bounces off his
happening
shield.
all of a sudden? This dude is like the most defensive man I've ever met in my life.
And he gets knocked off his horse. He just gets pissed off.
Yep. Alright.
At least I hit him once.
I might. Did already use my action to attack, but kind of want to get between this dude and the Calaman soldiers. Yep. Okay. I know I'm burning through my spell slots like a madman, but I'm gonna spend another spell slot. I want a Misty Step. I want a Misty Step right in front of my man over here. So hopefully he won't attack either of these two Calaman soldiers who are coming out pleading for their lives. He'll attack the big giant orc in front of them. Hasn't been the logic so far, but
Oh, do you
so
want
I'm
to
just
say
gonna
something to
turn
him?
and I'm gonna say well, I was gonna turn to Dom and I was gonna say to Dom as I was teleporting away, you got this guy, right? And then I just like disappear and I like pop up in front of him and I just got my maul and I'm like mid swing, but I'm gonna have to attack him next time.
Do you want to say anything to the soldier?
Oh. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, come on, you cowards!
I love it. Roll me intimidation.
Intimidation. I have good charisma, too. Intimidation. Ooh, and I'm efficient. And I got an 11.
Nice.
What the hell just happened?
You see the look on his face, and with that, he looks at you. He's like, coward, and he seems to be pretty focused on you. Mira.
So he's not focused on me.
Heck no, and he's way over there.
There?
You're not really surrounded by anybody, Mira. Willis and the Kalaman soldier are alive. They're just prone.
What to do? What to do? What to do? Where is Tusk?
Where's Tusk? Did you ask? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
I'm way up
on
there.
the
He
top.
ran way up north to try and protect those new Kalaman soldiers who've entered the fray. From the fray, excuse me.
I will dismount my horse and say to the Kalaman soldiers to use it to get the others out as a priority. And I'm going to move.
We'll say that we'll do like that. That's fine. That costs no
going to
movement
m-
for you. Just half to get
Yeah,
off.
I'm going to move here.
It does take half your movement to get off the horse.
Okay, I'm going to move here then.
Yeah, it's fine.
And while I'm moving, I'm going to the Calamans, not the dragon soldier here. He's going to go around where? I see two of them.
Yes, there's two of them right here.
Okay, are they shooting to something or are
They're-
they trying to come?
They're throwing javelins. They haven't really been moving. I'd say this one's
Okay.
got a pretty good amount of cover against you, but you can still see him kind of poking his head out. You can clearly see this guy.
Okay, I'm going to do a Toll of the Dead on this one
Okay.
and move my. Not too far, but that's going to float onto the river. That's my bonus action. Action is going to Toll of the Dead. This one. He
Toll 'em.
can take.
He has
8
not been hit,
damage.
so 8's the better number on that one.
Yeah.
Kalaman soldier. See, I kept my mouth shut and he rolled a 9. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Cool.
Georgie boy,
MVP right here.
he is going to climb up on this rock. Right here at the tip.
Adorable and effective.
And he's gonna sit there and look at the horse and just be amused. Willis is going to stand up and say, "Thank you, Mira, thank you." And he is going to use his action to help up his friend. And then he is going to mount the horse. Blue. They're really far away, so having a tough time. He's going to take better cover across the horse. They're running a little low on javelins, so he's going to start making his way across to get right here. They're both going to use an action to dodge. Reds. There's only one red left.
I think so.
We'll say that's
And
the
he's-
dodge action. I don't really know what a good dodge logo would be. What's going to make it this foot, though? Let's see. There's only one red left. He's right in front of you, Dom. He's just going to keep it simple. He's going to try and attack you.
I don't know if it makes sense to you, but if I could pick anything, it would be a Piccolo.
I'm saying. He misses completely, Dom. He's still wet. Sword's still kind of soggy in the hand. Kalaman soldier is going to get on the horse, and together, kind of as an action, he will. I guess he'll be the one driving it, because technically he can jump on front, and then Willis can be in the back. And he is going to use that action to get on that horse and get the fuck out of here with Willis. The other Kalaman soldiers are going to help up their friend. Oh, ignore that. They're going to help their friend, and they're going to move their feet. They're almost out of the fray. This guy is going to go 15 feet this way. Please help me! And he's going to go 15 feet this way. Please! And they're going to stand behind Tusk. Flora.
I am going to.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Should
Tusk.
be in-
This guy was like, "Oh, coward, huh?" He's going to attack you twice. I can't leave you. I can't not attack you,
Yes.
Tusk. What's your AC?
17. I dropped the Shield of Faith.
One's going to hit for 9 damage. Go ahead and give me a con save.
save.
You hold your concentration. I believe that would be the second turn of that, because you're one behind Mira. Flora, I skipped you. Flora, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Go 20 feet right here. I'm going to try to finish
By
this
the way,
now.
Flora, if at any
Yeah.
point when you murdered the shit out of those guys, if you'd like to make them a symbiotic entity, you're more than welcome to. I did not remind you.
Yeah. I was just trying to think of like a good time. I was like, maybe I'll do that a little bit or something like that. I was like, because can I just do it anytime, or
So
does
how
that
it
be
works?
like
How it works is, and I'm gonna post it because it's very detailed. Is anytime a humanoid, which are definitely these dudes, anytime that they die within 10 feet of you, you can use your reaction to animate that body and create a special a fungal infestation.
so it has to be in 10 feet of them. Okay.
And you weren't within 10 feet when they died.
I was like, yeah, this one's still in my 10 feet radius. I might just do that after my turn.
Well, you had to decide to do it once they died. Because it says,
No, once they
if a
died.
beast or humanoid within 10 feet of you, wait. A corpse! It doesn't matter. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, I was like, okay. So as long as I'm in 10 feet of them, that's
Of a
the only
corpse.
thing.
As long as you're within 10 feet of a corpse.
Yeah.
And there's nothing about... Okay, you can only use it equal to your wisdom modifier, so obviously you want to do it twice.
Yeah.
That's on you, Flora. Whatever you want to do, you tell me. What do you want to do?
Since it's my turn, I am first gonna smack this guy with the shillelagh.
Mmm.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Not
that's
gonna hit.
only a 10. Unless I... No, I don't have advantage. Yeah, because he's not prone.
Anything else?
Let's see. Bonus auction. No. Yeah, as soon as it's my out of my turn, I guess I'll use my reaction then as soon as my turn is over.
Use that reaction.
Yeah, I'll use it to animate fungal infestation on this dude. Yep.
Now, you can use your reaction mid-turn. Would you like to move the fungal infestation? Would you want it to do anything?
Does it hand the mage paw?
It
Like
does not take its
occupy a
space,
thing?
no. Mage Paw is just a
Okay.
translucent thing.
Then for sure, I'm gonna have that fungal infestation just move right out.
Yeah, it has a character sheet if you want to roll an attack.
Yeah. Do my attack. It's a slam.
The slam, man, if only you had advantage. Yeah, that's gonna miss, unfortunately.
I know. 2 nat 20s, wow.
Big Dom,
So I'm gonna attack the red dude in front of me.
do it.
I assume he's almost dead because he looks.
He is bloody to shit and wet. That's hitting. Dom takes another Dragon Army arm. A Dragon Army, and completely de-arms this dude.
And then I'm gonna move 10, 15 feet in front of this blue dude,
Okay,
and then I'm gonna attack again with my great axe.
Nat 1.
What?
He took the dodge action.
Oh, okay. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna summon my Echo Knight.
Poof! Summon that thing.
And that's it for me.
Tusk still has his reaction.
Oh, I already used my bonus action.
Oh, Tusk! Oh, somebody who has
alright.
not thrown the dice yet. Somebody hasn't, right? One person?
Mira.
Mira, roll that thing. Throw an 8 for your boy. Be a bro. Damn you, Mira. Everybody, roll me a d20.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
This is
Yeah,
the dragon.
19.
I can feel it.
Wow, look at those three.
Three of us
19s.
got a 19.
Sorry, Mira. Random arrows fly from the battlefields. Mira, Flora, give me a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
No.
Saving throw.
15.
5 if I take damage.
You are berated with a random, just mirage of arrows coming from the battlefield that has been misaimed. Mira, you are able to dodge out of the way in time. Flora, you're gonna take 7 piercing damage. You got a really lucky roll on that.
Yeah, I did. Any higher, I would have got rid of my spore.
Tusk, you seem to draw the attention of
Alright.
this man, and also your hunting mark is free to be moved again.
Yep, I was about to say, I'm going to move my hunter's mark onto the guy in front of me, and then I'm going to hit him with my mark.
Much better this time.
18.
Don't forget that hunter mark damage.
And I get... Yep, I totally forgot it. I'll just roll it separately.
17, he's hurting.
I got it marked. Alright. And then let's hit him again.
You got it.
Alright.
Reroll both those 6s.
Yep.
Slightly better. So that would be 7 plus 5. It's enough to murder this this dragon army soldier. He did.
Just absolutely pissed off. I've been missing every single strike. And then I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and situate myself right here between these two. And I go,
Heck
turn.
yeah. Battle cry. Mira.
To the common soldiers, I feed. Retreat! Retreat! And I'm going to move my hammer here and attack this one.
Love it.
Spiritual weapon.
The spiritual weapon it's a 14 unfortunately because he is still in the dodge thing. He's still dodging.
Okay.
But he
Okay,
cannot
so he-
dodge bells.
Yeah, that it cannot. So it's either 6 or 8.
He rolled a 12. Dom has damaged him. Or somebody damaged him. I don't know if it was Dom. And he is going to take that 8 damage. He's messed up.
Okay, I'm not moving from here to try to guide the people that needs to come.
I love it. George is going to hop on this horse and then hop off into the land. He's a very dexterous kitty. And let's see, what was that? He's gonna go in this bush, and Georgie boy is going to take another hide. He thinks he's completely hidden, but you can all see he's wide in the open. As far as he's concerned, he is the knight. Willis is gone. Blues. You've done a great job messing up the Blues. They are going to completely ignore you. Tusk, would you like to make a opportunity attack on that one?
no, I'll hold on to my reaction this time.
This one's going to do the same thing. Would anyone, either Dom or Tusk, like to make an opportunity attack? He's bloodied.
I don't feel like it's going to kill him. Oh, he's bloodied?
No, the first one you were right. First one you were correct. That one would probably not kill him. This guy's pretty bloody. Dom, you missed. If you'd like to touch, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, you tell. Well, I better save it. Well, no, because a crit won't matter. They'll die in a normal hit, so yeah.
But it's not a 17, unfortunately. And then they are going to go and attack these soldiers.
I'll walk
One
on
hits.
helplessly as they're slaughtered. Fight, you
One
cowards!
misses. So this one will be incapacitated. And then this one is fine. The Reds have been eliminated. Kalaman soldiers. This one is going to make his 15 feet. These guys are going to try. Well, he's down. He's going to try and make his 15 feet. And he'll make an opportunity attack. He's going to miss. They suck at opportunity attacks. Flora.
I'm gonna go about. I'll go 25 feet. Yeah, I'll go 25 feet. Right here by the Echo Knight. And then I will, for my, you know what, this I'll do. Actually, no, he needs, okay. I will use my Wither and Bloom one last time for a second spell slot. I'm going to put the flower on, or the mushroom on the one who's down. Kalman soldier is down.
Heck
And
yeah.
we'll attack. We'll have those two take damage. Roll their dice for the DC. Okay, so that would be 7 if they fail.
One fails. So we'll
Okay.
say it's the bloodied one, and you suck his life force out completely, healing this Kalaman soldier for a total of 6 HP. And he is just prone, but he is alive.
And the other one takes only 3 damage.
And then the other one takes half, which would be 3. But now he has been taking some damage. Big Dom.
Oh, I was gonna have the zombie move
Oh,
towards me.
oh yeah, it doesn't take any actions. Go ahead. I believe it's 20 feet.
20 feet to Elias, unless he wants to take an action. Oh no, he can't take an action.
The only
He
action he can take is attack.
Attacking. Yeah.
The
He'll be
easiest
right behind
path would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, like there. Because this little path is kind of like, I guess technically he could do that, huh? He could go 1, 2, hold on. 1, why isn't it doing it? 1, 2, 3, 4, if you want, like there.
That'd be best.
Okay. Oh, you know what? You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. What am I talking about? You're good. Anything else?
I still have 5 more. No, that would be
You
it.
should take one step closer to Tusk.
Okay, I'll take one step closer to Tusk then.
You can feel Tusk's holiness
plus.
just basking you in holiness. In fact, Tusk, I got you.
You holiness, now Sam. Secretly a necromancer.
Hey, it's vengeance, holiness.
Here you go, Tusk. Anybody inside that circle gets a bonus to their saving throws.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's very
Plus
good.
3.
All right, Dom.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up 15 feet towards this blue dude, as well as my Echo Knight coming up here as well. I'm gonna attack twice
See the last guy.
with my Great Axe.
First one's hitting, second one's missing.
Do I need to reroll any of those?
You do need to reroll that because you are a great weapon fighter. Give me another D12 or just roll damage again. A 2, hilarious. That hits, but he's still
Hit.
standing.
And then I am going to attack with my Echo Knight.
Use that charge, yep, use those resources. Oh yeah! That stings. It's enough to take him out.
And I believe that's it for my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a dice. Look at that, a D8. What happens next? You see some Kalamon soldiers come sprinting from the fray. As best they can, because they're pretty injured. And they're like, oh! Ah! And they just get out of the way as 2 more Dragon Army soldiers riding steeds jump out of the fray and into the battlefield, chasing them. We'll have them go separately, because I don't have a green marker. Alright, Tusk! 2 more guys have just entered from the fray. One there, we'll say the other ones, we'll spread them out a little bit more. Give them some room. There you go. 2 more. Tusk, what do you want to do?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll bonus action move my
Hunter's
Hunter's
mark.
Mark. Totally forgot the name for a second. To the guy right in front of me.
We'll say for the sake of mechanics, you're right there. You want to go left or right? Let's just make them a different color.
Left.
You want to go green. Got it. That hits.
Okay.
That's all clean. 19 damage. Oh, he's messed up.
Alright, got another attack.
Hunter's Mark OP.
I'd like to use reaction.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. To do what?
I would like to do a fungal infestation, my last one. And it will.
Did you use your reaction last turn?
No, I don't.
This guy was already dead, I think. Was that the last guy who was killed right here?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
believe so.
I think you have to. Does it say you can just do it whenever? I think you have to use it on your turn. But it's a reaction. And it's
Yeah,
cool,
so-
so we're doing it.
Okay.
Tusk, you missed that second attack.
Yeah, I figured.
They got them nice shields.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Miera,
Yes.
2 more dragon soldiers that enter the fray. Looks like there's still about 4 to 5. 4 endangered Kalamon soldiers, and 5, and just the 5th one looks like he's basically gotten away. What do you guys want to do? Or what do you want to do, Miera?
I want to get them out.
They're all
So I'm
standing,
going-
but yeah, they're all pretty hurt, so they're moving slowly.
So what I'm going to do? Let's see. Is that's a concentration, but not my hammer. So our hammer is going to go here. I'm going to do a simple one. I'm going to concentrate and do a blessing.
Hell yeah. Bless
So
it
it's
up.
going to hit even Tusk. So I can choose up to 3 creatures. So Tusk, Flora, and Dom.
Because Mira, because you prayed this morning and followed the words of your goddess, you feel a power overcome you, and you can do that onto additional 2 more people, so you get 5 total.
Okay, so I'm going to bless also 2 of the cameraman soldiers, going to be this guy here and this guy here.
So it's basically the whole party and then 2 dudes.
Yep.
All right, cool. You feel the blessings of Mishkal come over you, as you all receive the bless. Please feel free to check your blesses on your character sheets. It just makes all the rolls a lot easier. And we'll say the two that are in the biggest danger, which is probably like these guys, are this guy literally is prone, so he could definitely use a bless. And this guy's pretty fucked, so he could use a bless. And then Flora, let's give you some wings because you're blessed. And Tusk, you're also blessed. Perfect. Anything else, Mira?
Nope.
Love
Good
it.
Where I am.
Big Georgie boy. He's gonna try and sneak up, and he is going to try to angle himself to do a spell and not hit Tusk, because that's his buddy. He gives him pets.
I do like petting George.
And he is going to cast a Thunder Meow at first level. Passed by the soldier. Passed by the horse. They'll take half the damage. You hear a loud boom. And they're both going to take that 5. You hear a loud meow or a roar, almost like a lion. And George is no longer stealth. Kalamon soldiers. The non-blessed ones are going to make their way as far as they can get. The blessed ones, he's going to have to stand up. But they feel rejuvenated. And they're going to get a little more movement. That's difficult terrain for him, so he's going to get there. Perfect. That's the rag. Nice little wall formed. And let's move this guy. And these guys are already safe. Look at you guys saving Kalamon soldiers left and right. Alright. Flora.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna have the zombies move. Let's see. This first one in front of me that I animated. We're gonna have it move 10 feet.
Love it.
So right
Yeah,
here.
feel free to command the fungal raccoons at any time in your turn. There's no just whenever you want.
And then we'll have the one be
Mhm.
right beside me.
Just
move
walk right around
there.
Flora or Mira. That's no problem. Doesn't affect his movement, so he can get up
Oh.
there.
And then for me, we'll do, let's see. Maybe 10 right there, and then 15 right here. Basically just surrounding this.
Heck yeah.
Callan's. Not Callan. Dragon armies, soldier. I will use an action. Yeah, we'll hit it with my shillelagh.
You gonna hit the horse, cause that's what you're your best shot at, cause he's kind of on the horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I'm too short for the person. Maybe I'll knock him off the horse.
Hell yeah, hit
And
that
then-
horse. You can hit with everybody. 2 slams
that.
and a shillelagh. Oh, that's shillelagh's hitting for 10 total. Feel free if you want to slam with the dudes, you can.
Yep. For sure, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll roll twice. This one's for. Nope, that one's not gonna hit, and then here's.
That
That one's
hits.
gonna hit. Okay, sure.
If you just hit attack there on the
Oh, there we go.
yep.
That's 5. Yay!
Oh yeah, you hit the horse, and he just was sort of, and he's already been kind of taking a little damage from the fray. He's gonna hit the ground. This Kalamon soldier is gonna have to make a dex save. He does pass and is not crushed by the horse, and he's gonna fall right there. For the sake of like, we'll just say the horse's body. I don't want to cramp up the thing. Dom.
Yeah.
All right.
Big Dom.
All right. I'm gonna move my Echo Knight
towards the Red Dragon Army officer by 10, 15.
We got it's an orange
And
or
I'm gonna
green. Green.
One right next to Tusk. Yeah,
Okay.
green. So I'm gonna attack twice using my attacks originating from my Echo Knight's position. Seeing as how it's pretty crowded over there.
Do it. 19. Without Mishkal's blessings, you would have missed. But with Mishkal, you're gonna hit that first one. Just roll the first one first for me. 9 is enough. Another arm claimed by Echo Knight. You want to move the Echo Knight and attack the orange?
Yeah.
That will also hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. 13 is potent. He's hurting.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to command rally on Tusk, saying, "Attack him!"
And then let me take off by Hunter's Mark. I got a 14.
Not gonna hit, unfortunately.
Nope.
Tusk's been off today. Slept on the
Well,
wrong side of the cot or something.
That's gonna be it for my turn.
I am gonna do this one next
I
because we
totally
haven't
did
got it
forget
yet,
to roll my sister.
and I think it's
I
funny.
totally forgot to do that.
Roll your what? Your bless? Oh, roll that bless. You could get it with a bless.
Yep, I got 17.
That's hidden. Roll that damage.
And
Love it. Teamwork. Tusk.
still 1.
How do you destroy?
Oh, is it still dead?
How do you destroy this Dragon Army soldier?
Okay. I'm gonna grab him from his horse, and I'm just gonna throw him on the ground in front of me, and then I'm just gonna like take my maul up over my head and go, and just smash him.
You give him a good smash over his head, and with one head vaporized, this head is obliterated, and guts and chunks and all types of stuff fall out. The lull has stopped for a moment, but then you all look up and you see the horror of battle. You see dragon riders on those same little dragons you fought at the fort. They're literally scooping up Kalaman soldiers and dropping them from heights. Everybody, roll me a dex save.
Save.
Not a deck scene.
Tusk,
Careful.
with a dex save like that, roll me an athletics check. Beautiful. These guys are falling from height, maybe 30, 40 feet up. They're flying down, and they're crashing into you. Flora, Mira, and Dom, a Kalaman soldier lands right on top of you and splat, just dies on impact. You're going to split the fall damage with him. So 30 feet of fall damage. You're each going to take 7 points of bludgeoning. Tusk, you see the Kalaman soldier coming. You get ready. You bend your knees. You jump midair to catch the soldier in flight. And you catch him with an athletics check. And you come back to the ground. Give me a dex save as you come back down. Or like acrobatics. Do like acrobatics or athletics. Fuck it. That dex save is good enough. You're going to come back down. You're going to land on your feet. And you're going to absorb the damage so that the Kalaman soldier takes none. And since you jumped up, we're going to make it just take 3 points of damage since you passed the save.
3 points.
Hurt your
All
knees
right.
a little bit, but you did save the life of another Kalaman soldier.
I'm just gonna be like, "Ah!" I'm just so pissed off that I can't kill these dragons.
And the Kalaman soldier is going to be like, "Ah!" And he's just going to yell with you because he's just scared. It's like, I'm scared too!
I think that he's yelling. I think that he's like yelling out of like anger. I'm like, next time, brother. And then I'll just drop him.
Understood. Mayhem is going out amongst all of you. You can see that the dragon soldiers outnumber the Kalaman soldiers probably 10 or 20 to 1. The odds are heavily against your favor. You don't see anyone else coming, but then dozens of mounted soldiers gallop from the tree line, rushing towards you. They're obviously Kalaman's colors are visible. These soldiers' armor, despite the dents and stains from battle. You can see it easily. Leading them, it's Darrett in his distinct Salmonic armor. It seems like another figure sits behind Derek, sharing his steed. He's gonna run up. He's gonna say, "We must go! We must leave! Retreat!" What are you guys gonna do? You gonna
I'm just
follow?
gonna start sprinting after him.
You gonna take Derek's lead?
Yep.
Yep. Seeing as how we're outnumbered, very outnumbered.
You are heavily outnumbered. You take your leave. The fungal raccoons slowly follow behind. Slowly, Flora starts to build her fungal army, and you guys make your way out of the battlefield. You just sprint off as fast as you can. Everybody go ahead and roll me Constitution saves. You're running for your lives.
Don't forget that you're blessed.
You are blessed, and you are standing next to Tusk as you're running.
So we have
That's an
like
additional 3.
So I have
Two
So
like,
everybody get a D4. Don't forget to add your D4. If you click the box underneath your saves, it'll automatically roll.
I thought I
I
already
was
did
like, I don't know
that
why I
with
didn't.
You
blessed,
probably did
right?
it for attacks. You probably
Wait,
didn't
I
do it
don't
for
think
saves.
blessed. Wait, I don't think blessed goes with saving throws. I
It
think
does.
it only goes for.
Bless
Does
is
it?
saving throws and attacks, and then guidance is ability checks. Beautiful.
Okay.
So 29 for Dom. We got a 7. Or no, you don't get the. It's already included in yours, Tusk. So 14 for Tusk. Flora, you get a 7. All right, Flora, you're really tired. You're gonna take a level of exhaustion as you sprint away from this battlefield for at least about a mile without your horses. In fact, you know what, Tusk? I know it's mentally, it's in your mind, but give me an animal handling roll. See if you can help Flora.
Animal handling.
Flora, you
21.
feel the wind leaving your sails. You're starting to huff and puff, but before you get exhaustion, before it comes up, you feel Tusk's mighty steed come up and just kind of scoop you up almost, and you're easily able to jump on the saddle, and you're able to kind of catch up with the group and not catch any exhaustion because Tusk's steed. As
Good
you're-
job, horse.
You guys will
Thank you.
retreat to the west into a let's see, I said it was about a mile, but you ran for a mile. Now you walk a little bit into a mountain retreat that the Kalaman soldiers have set up as a retreat point. And when you get there, you see many a Kalaman soldier injured. You see many soldiers on stretchers with bandages over their eyes and arms, and the number and the overall morale is very, very low at this camp. And Derek finally turns around and says, "Thank you. Thank you so much. This is you saved all of us."
We are here to
Horse,
help.
Derek.
You obviously notice the individual on the back of Derek's horse is Lord Baccharis.
No, why did you save him?
Are you saying that out loud? Are you saying
I'm
that out
gonna
loud,
look
Flora?
over at
Yeah.
He'll just be like, "I understand, Flora. I don't always agree with everything that the Lord does, but it is in my honor as a Samanic warrior to do what's right, and I couldn't leave him behind."
You're too nice for your own good.
Why would you have these soldiers go on a pointless battle, Lord Baccharis?
Anybody who is looking at the Lord, go ahead and roll me an insight roll.
Insight.
I got 2.
I'm proficient in this. My rolls. I think Flora's my bad luck character. This is.
Tusk, Flora, you look at the Lord and you're just disgusted by him. You don't even catch any nuance. You can barely even look him in the face. You're so upset with him. Dom, you give after asking that question, you give the Lord a great hard look, and he has this look of complete shock on his face, like a ghost face. And he doesn't even respond to you. He's just kind of murmuring to himself over and over. He's like, I had no idea. I had no idea. And he's just completely just war shocked. And Darrett is gonna come over to you, and he's gonna put his hand on your shoulder, Dom, and he's gonna just whisper, and he's gonna say, "Thank you for your help today, but Lord Bacchus, he was leading the group with his son leading the other, and unfortunately, it seems as Bacchus the Younger has been unfound and is currently missing in action. I don't think the Lord's taking it very well."
While you two are
Where did the
talking,
lady commander say she was going today?
I thought she said she was going east.
That's right. Flora, you wanted to say something?
Oh yeah, while this is happening, Flora's just gonna immediately smack Barkus in the face.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Like,
shit.
don't even give me a roll. You gonna say something?
Yeah, I was like, with it, I was like, your actions today should be reflected. You should not have left these people, these warriors, into battle, even though you knew we were not gonna win. I hope you remember this and stop acting on your own selfish needs.
He is definitely going to remember this.
He looks at you, Flora, and for the first time you see some emotion in his face. And he doesn't retaliate. He just kind of takes out a fancy handkerchief and kind of wipes the part you touch because you're a commoner and you're gross. And he's going to look at you and he's going to say, "You come to me and bring judgment and criticism on the day of my son's death?" And he just storms away, pouty, and he just kind of walks off very angrily.
Let's go over there and
As
stand
you
next to
know,
Flora.
we will make you not part of the council anymore for the war. That is the word for my goddess. Is that understood?
And he'll look at you as he's walking away and goes, "Not a part of the war." Look,
you
look
did.
at
You took a selfish decision. You sent people to death. So normally you would have to die here by the word of my goddess. Unfortunately, she's the goddess of life. So you have your life for now. But be careful, because if you become like a red dragon, that is not going to be the case. I don't care if your son that was like you died. I want to let you know that I'm furious of what you did here. As it is, I will take all the priests and the power that I have and talk to the people responsible to put you in a good prison so that you cannot touch the war.
He'll look at you.
Tusk is just standing behind him with his arms crossed, and he'll be like, "I don't serve a god of life."
He'll look at you both, and he'll turn and he'll start to have a grin on his face, and he'll say, "Remove me of the war, great wise follower of Mishkal. You understand much of battle, but you understand little of war. Look around you. Do you see those bandages? Do you see that armor? Do you see the horses that rode you into battle? Or maybe the incense in your temple? Or the shrines that sit there? Who just paid for all of it? Where does it come from? It comes from me and nobles like me. Remove me from the war, remove your chances of winning the war." And he'll turn
Okay,
around.
so you take it like that. I understand.
I'm the bankroll. I decide who lives and who dies. And he'll just walk away. And you see how the soldiers see that, and they kind of
now,
overhear him. They kind of
Tusk
overhear
is
him.
gonna hit him.
If you go to hit him, Darren is gonna be like, please. It only makes it worse.
No.
Please, don't make it any worse.
No, now Tusk is gonna hit him and
All right.
say, "I decide who lives and dies."
Go ahead and hit him.
Do I need to roll an attack?
It's more like a role play thing, unless you actually are trying to kill him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just
Okay.
going to like knock him down and be like, "I decide who lives and dies, not you."
You're gonna knock him down.
And then I'm just gonna like, yeah, I'm just knocking him down. I'm not gonna kill him. And then like, you may have lots of money. Right now, there ain't nobody in the world that could stop me from putting this mole through your skull. I might die after, but I ain't afraid of that. So you resign from the council and do what Mira says, or I'll kill you.
He'll get up from the dirt, and he'll have a little, wipe some or just wipe some shit off himself, and he'll look at you, and he'll go, and snaps his fingers, and he'll be like, no rations for the soldiers tonight. Go ahead, slay me. See how Calamon feels about that. See if you'll be returned back as treated as heroes for killing the one thing keeping the town fed, keeping the people alive. Yes, you stop the soldiers, but where do those villagers go when you bring them to Calamon? Who supplies the huts? Who pays for the food? You know, like I said, soldier. You know much of battle, but you know little about war. Go ahead, and he'll stand there begrudgingly, almost poking his chest out, like taunting you.
And we'll pray for Mishkal behind and see what the goddess wants to decide for him.
Go ahead and roll me. Don't even roll me religion. I like it. Mishkal, you could feel her uneasiness. You could feel her her discomfort. As much as she knows that this man is not someone who represents Mishkal and represents the rules of Mishkal, Mishkal understands cause and effect, and she understands that if something were to happen to the amount of money that this man was supplying to Calamon, many of the refugees that have been brought to the town could starve to death, and that could lead to a lot of unnecessary death. So as much as she doesn't necessarily like this guy, she understands how he plays a role in the big picture. I mean, he literally led people to his death, and she hates that. I mean, this dude's an asshole, but sometimes what's it called? The something outweighs the something. What's that phrase? I don't know. The good shit outweighs the bad shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I pass the word to Tusk, without him knowing.
Darrett's gonna walk up and go, please, my lord. He didn't mean anything by it. He's just passionate about the war. Please, don't punish the soldiers. Let them eat tonight. They need it. They're hurting. And he'll look at Darrett, and he'll say, you see? Now that is a true soldier. Knows how to follow orders. I guess I'll allow the soldiers to eat. Or any more disrespect from lower ranking individuals, and not change my mind. And he starts to walk away again. It's like, Tusk, I'm sorry. Listen, you did what all of us were thinking. Every soldier in this company can't stand him, but we don't have much of a choice.
Flora did it first.
Well, thank you, Flora and Tusk. You did exactly what we all were thinking, but we just don't have the rank or the pull to do so. And trust me, as much as the Lord runs his mouth the way he does, he knows he needs the Dragon Busters just as much as we need him.
Well, tomorrow I don't think he'll be giving orders no more.
Please, let's sit. Let us eat. Let us talk. Tell me, how was the adventure to the fort?
Badly. We nearly died, all of us.
Yeah, but we took out a whole army.
Barely made it out alive.
Oh, jeez.
We took the
Yeah, but we
fort
killed
for
a lot of
Parliament.
guys.
Well, if anyone could do it, it was the Dragon Busters.
It was not easy. It was not easy, Derek.
Oh, we had been trying for quite a while with heavily armed forces to break down those walls, but it seemed like a well-trained small militia was the true way to get in and out. Also, it
If we
helps.
would have had you and Willis, it would have been a cinch. You guys were great.
Well, I'll tell you, Tusk, Willis has been an essential part of our recent raids and battles in defense for Kalaman. He has quickly risen up the ranks.
I knew he would.
And you'll
And
sit
then
down and eat. Does anybody want to? Obviously, there's some downtime before you guys go to bed. You're more than welcome to do anything that you may want to do in that time.
I tell him the story of how we took down the Dragonelle.
Hell yeah. Of course, Flora and Mira, a lot of wounded Kalaman soldiers spread about. You're more than welcome to spend some time going around checking wounds and putting on, doing some medicine checks, out of, we're not going to make the rolls, but you could help them, obviously, in some downtime. Or if anyone else wants to do anything, maybe like a tune to something, you're more than welcome to.
I am a priestess of Mishkal, so I'm going to go for the healing of the soldiers. Unfortunately, this day, not for the officers or that noble.
Of course. The noble
I'm
has
gonna
his
go
own
around.
tent that's very over the top and special, and very obviously much nicer than ever all the other tents. Um, while you're healing, um, Mira, you can see that you've always been preaching the word of Mishkal, and many people hear it, and some people believe, and some people don't. But these soldiers witnessed it on the battlefield in the most dangerous parts of war, and Mishkal helped them and was there for them when they needed it most. So you see many of the soldiers, at least half of them, coming up after the prayer or after you've helped them and asking about Mishkal and asking about how what can they do to praise Mishkal, and just it seems like you've convinced a good chunk of these soldiers that Mishkal is the way.
I'm going to distribute some of the amulets I did for Mishkal.
And they are very surprised that you have them ready to go, and seeing it for themselves helps them understand. And and the ones that want them, they'll take them, and they'll kind of knock out maybe like half of your resource, your whatever you had stashed up. I'm not gonna stick to
Yeah,
a
it,
solid
it
number.
was at least 100 that I made before.
Then we'll say 50 of
Um,
them.
Yeah. I will also pass the word that I'm going to hold a prayer for everyone tonight.
Hell yeah, they'll definitely be in attendance.
Pass the word. That's it. Nothing else.
Heck yeah. Anybody else? Flora, anything you want to do?
Yeah, and I think I'll do the same thing with healing soldiers while Mira's probably doing prayers and stuff like that with them. I'll have my fungal raccoons hand me like special ingredients or that I have in my bag.
Yep.
Just to make
Flora,
sure
Flora's
everything
working, delicately on a soldier as she is. She's just like, scalpel, and the fungal hands it over, and then like the other fungal takes a sponge and like wipes the sweat off of Flora's forehead, and then she's just like, bandage, and then boom, just handed it over. And as you're doing that, the other Kalaman soldiers are looking as you're finishing up, and they're like, What are those? What is that? What the?
These are from the forest. The bounties of the forest.
And they look at him, they'd be like, well, okay, gee, I ain't never seen one of those before, but, all right, yeah, I'm just glad they're on our side. They look terrifying. As they are technically
Very
some type of
terrifying.
undead creature for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, these mountains are real known for their for the things that grow here. If you want to head to the base, I'm sure you'll find some things if you go scavenging around. You seem like the type with all your heals and all your crazy undead friends.
What did I say? I would definitely look over there then.
Yep, if you want to go searching for stuff, just roll me a d20. Or actually, roll me a d20. Or no, do we usually do the herbalism kit? Roll me a herbalism kit.
Okay.
No, I think the d20 is to find it. The herbalism kit's to make it. So let's just roll d20, because that way it's
to
nice
make
and
it
even.
into, like potions or stuff like
Yep.
that. That was gonna be a nature check, honestly.
Oh no! I think I know what it is. I have it saved to your. I have it saved to your thing. There is a check. There is a check. Hold on. Survival, and you're more than welcome to guidance yourself, and or take Tusk with you. No, it's an ability check. I'm sorry. You could guidance yourself.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna guidance myself. Okay. That is 7. Wow, I'm just so bad at this.
A 7.
I don't have the yeah.
So with that, you take a while. You don't see anything that stands out, but you do find a little bushel of some naturally growing good berries. And how I like to do good berries is kind of how Baldur's Gate does it, where when you make them, you're only going to get a couple, but they do 2d4 healing when you eat them. So you're going to find 2 good berries.
Instead of just 1 HP.
Exactly. You're not going to get 10 of them. You're going to get like 2 or like 4 based on the level of the spell. And then they're going to stay for, they're going to last a little bit longer too. So go ahead, snag those if you want them. Take them with you.
Okay, and then how many did you say I was supposed to get? 2? Okay.
2 good. A lot of them aren't ripe, but there's 2 nice, juicy, plump ones just waiting to be picked.
These will come in handy.
Yep. You guys get your long rest away. Well, before we do that, we're going to have Flora hold her prayer. Is anyone going to go to Flora's prayer? Or excuse me, Mira's prayer?
I was like, why don't I start praying?
Right?
I would probably be attuning to my weapon during that time.
Heck yeah. Dom, do you want to go?
No. I'm probably just gonna, attune my armor, my new set of armor.
Heck yeah. Flora, do you would like to go to the prayer? Is that a no, Flora?
Sorry, no.
Mira,
No, sorry.
you get around, and at the time that you said you're going to hold the prayer, and it looks like a pretty good turnout. Looks like a large chunk of those Kalaman soldiers that you helped are there and praying. How would you like to roleplay it, or do you just want to kind of, what do you want to do?
I'll try to roleplay it.
Love it.
Soldiers of Kalaman, it is with me crying today for your fallen comrades that I come to you here. We are going to assemble, send our prayers to Mishkal, as she will answer as much as he can. As you know, a god is called everywhere on the world, but most of the time, she is in your heart. She will help you as much as she can. Join your hands, close your eyes, form a circle around me. We will pray. Mishikal, our prayers for today, as we cry for the fallen comrades, and we want to have vengeance on the soldiers of the Red Dragon Army. I'm going to stop there. I'll continue praying, but that's the gist of it.
Fantastic roleplay, Mira. You're not even going to roll. Roll me a D100. If it's less than 25, then it's 25.
A D100. 28.
You don't your character doesn't know, but you as the player understand mechanically that you have truly converted 28 people to be true believers of Mishkal. I want you to, on your character sheet, put that somewhere and remember that number. It is significant.
28.
28.
I think that's going to go.
Wherever you want to put it, just as a note. Just keep it somewhere so if it comes up again later, we
Yeah.
know where you're at. Cool. Perfect. The prayer goes. People are very happy. Your perception's very high, Mira, so I'm not even going to make you roll. You see, kind of in the back, by himself, kind of away from the group, you see Lord Barkus, and he seems to be praying as well. Do you want to get a
I
better
don't-
look on him, or do you not care?
No, I'm going to talk to him.
As you get closer, you can tell Lord Barkus is heavy in prayer, and he's kind of crying a little bit, and he looks pretty upset. Are you going to walk up to him knowingly, or are you going to try and sneak up to him?
No, I'm going to walk up to him knowingly, and what I'm going to do is just put in. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to look at him, going to take one of my not in gold signs of Mishkal, put him in front of him, and let him continue his prayer.
Perfect. I love that. He notices it, and he doesn't even really stop praying. He kind of just looks at it and looks at you. And he does a little nod, and give me an insight roll.
Not that much good. Ah, no, I'm good in insight. 22.
Yep. You can tell that the Lord, even though with this simple gesture, you can see the look in his eye. It's watery and teary, and he's like red, around his eyes. He is actually genuinely very grateful for your simple gesture, and he just goes back to praying.
No problem. So I'm going to leave the soldier praying.
does have
If they want to pray more, I'm going to rest, as
yeah.
it took a lot of energy to pray for them.
Get a long rest in,
Mhm.
for sure. Okay, this next part is absolutely like kind of epic. Let's get this travel going. You guys have a bigger group now, and you're walking. So in the morning, you wake up, and everyone's getting ready, taking down their tents, gonna get ready to head back to Kalaman. It seems as if they were kind of just there waiting for, like, well, they're not gonna take down the whole camp. They're gonna leave like a little retreatment camp there for any survivors who might wander in. But the main group that went on this battle that you helped save, they're gonna start heading back. You guys have obviously done a great job. You've probably saved upwards of a few hundred lives of Kalaman soldiers. Because although you were focused on the group that you saw, there were many other battles happening, and just simply by intervening, you gave time for soldiers to escape. So you're going to start packing it up. And as you're packing up, Mira, you're going to be you're just kind of doing your thing in the morning, and Lord Barkus is going to approach you, and he's just going to say, Bishop of Mishkal, may I speak with you?
Go ahead, my lord.
Yesterday I tried to hide my emotions with anger, and I tried to, I was very upset about my son, and, well, I've realized that my hasty decision making and my lack of understanding of the Red Dragon Army has cost the lives of not only my son, but many a son of Kalaman. I'm sorry, and after much thinking and much debating, I am going to step down as a board member on the council, and I will continue to fund for my nation, but I will not be making decisions. It is best left in the hands of professionals.
I join my two hands and I will say, thank you, my lord. It is really appreciated because the rule of war are really different. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes. May travel be safe. And he is going to go out, and you see him now. He's going to the soldiers, and he's talking to them. He's handing out some rations. He's just doing things that a leader should do instead of being a pompous jerk.
Okay, nice.
Anything else anyone that wants to do in the morning?
I'm probably just gonna eat
Um,
breakfast, and then you guys would probably see me donned in my new armor.
Heck yeah. You have the ability to dodge those. Oh, by the way, Mira, of course, at some point they're going to give you that dragon tooth longsword. That is basically a longsword that has the ability to overcome magical resistances.
But yeah, I already had it.
Ha! My bad. I think you did get it in one day. The only 5-dayers were Tusk and
The armor.
and the weapon, right? I didn't miss anything, did I, guys? You guys got all your shit you wanted to make?
Yeah.
I thought I forgot somebody. But I think, yeah, because Flora got the slingshot, Mira got her sword, Tusk got his javelin, and... Okay, cool. And then Tusk, of course, if you attune to that. Now, keep in mind, Tusk, with the ability for it to poof into your hand, there is no reloading property, so feel free to use extra attack while using that javelin. It is a normal javelin. It's not a +1, but it overcomes resistances, yada, yada, yada.
I don't get
You guys
by
think of my
until level
armor?
8.
It'll help for
That's
those
pretty amazing.
situations that I know range is a problem for you. So,
Yeah, I have no range.
all right, let's. You guys will start heading back. Who wants to roll survival for the squad?
Okay. I'll roll it.
To get to the bridge that you know about, you're gonna have to head north and go around the mountain. There's some goat paths that Darrett's familiar with that he'll kind of lead you. But once you're out in the open, 13, perfect. Yeah, it's gonna take you some time. The army's gonna march slowly, but as you approach Kalaman, you get to the bridge. It's getting dark. Not even. We'll say that at a marching pace with this group, you usually get 4 hexes a day. You got a little farther because you were on horseback last time. It's probably best with all these dudes that you probably take a night to rest before the bridge and then march the other way. Unless you want to push it, then the whole army is going to have to roll con to like make a couple extra miles.
No, we'll rest.
Perfect. Perfect. And you guys are familiar with this place. Okay, the next part is, like I said, it's kind of epic, and I want to make sure I've mastered it. I don't want to just rush into it or cut us off in between. I think this would be a good place to stop for the next week. Next week is definitely a cool section, and I've been waiting for this part for a while, so I'm pretty excited. Is everybody good for next Saturday, or is anybody got something going on?
I'm good for next Saturday.
I have a party I have to attend on Saturday.
Okay.
I'm good too for next Saturday.
Okay.
No.
Well, Flora, I definitely don't want you to miss it because there's some juicy plot in this next part. What time's the party at? What time are you going?
Well, it's at my place, so I have to get everything ready.
Party host.
Plus,
I was gonna say if it could work, we could change the time for you. I know Mira lives in completely different time zone, so I know this is super late for them. But if it could work out, let me know. If not, we'll shoot for 2 weeks. No big deal.
yeah.
And then this part is so juicy. I don't mind going 4 hours. Getting through that part because it's just a lot of good content. So we could definitely, if we don't play next week, we could step it up and play a little longer the week after that.
Laura, you should just play D&D.
The party is a D&D party.
Just bring everybody over and then just let them all be and watch you play D&D.
That
you
sounds
can even pull up the
exciting.
stream on your TV.
Boom.
Oh, I would so wish I could do that. But
Hey, listen, Flora, I had fun at your party, but that was the worst party I've ever been to. I'm never coming over again. Boop.
It's not even that. It's for my nephew, so it's
Right? We can't be vaporizing heads in front of the nephew.
They could be doing all the background effects for us. We're gonna have the whole army there. They could be making all the sounds and stuff for the whole army and giving us all aesthetic. It'd be great.
You guys meet Joe the fighter, and he's like, "Hey, I'm
10,000
I'm
people.
Flora's nephew, and yeah.
That's freaking great.
No, it's no big deal,
Yeah.
Flora. We'll go 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
We'll do a little bit of extended session, so be prepared for that, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good to me.
I tried to make the
I had a
battle
lot
a
of
little
fun
more
doing it.
interesting. I tried to make it less about just them fighting you and more about saving the soldiers, and I think you guys did a great job. And
Yeah, it was pretty good.
great role play too, Mirror. Great role play. You know, everybody. Yeah, I love it when you guys just get into it. Sometimes I just want to shut up and just listen to you, so I love it.
Yeah, I had fun this week.
Heck
It
yeah,
was great.
heck yeah. And I love
I
that
can't believe
Tusk.
it's been almost 3 hours.
I love that Tusk says like, I don't want to burn through all my spell slots, and I was sitting there like, hell yeah, he knows me. He knows I'm about to throw like 8 encounters at him in one day. So, but I didn't do it this time. Gotta keep you on your toes.
I was fully expecting like us to get back to the camp, and then like the camp get attacked.
Yeah.
Like I was sitting there going through it. I'm like, okay, I saved my channel divinity. I was like, I saved like these like my at least 1 level 2 spell slot and 2 level 1 spell slots.
Love
I was
it.
like, so I think I'm ready for this.
And I would say this right now. I've
And
been
we're, like,
playing.
long rest.
I've been playing a few games with Flora. I've never played with a player who is more creative with their spells that they use. I swear, every time Flora uses a spell, I'll be like, I didn't know that was a spell. I didn't even know that existed. And then they'll use it in a way that I'm like, oh, that was pretty. Like the one wind one, thought that was awesome. The Wither and Bloom, I've never even seen anybody use that one, which is awesome.
It's like such a down. Well, it's like something that not many people use, probably because like you don't even think about like using your hit dice, but that's also like so valuable too.
Yeah. I can see how people might not like it because hit dice are a resource that you don't get back fully on a long rest. You get back half of them. But as long as
Yeah.
you're not like you guys have 6 total. As long as you're not spamming it, you know, you should be fine.
Yeah, and I only have like
My group
3
is
spell
always
slots, so
like, my group is always complaining like it's not the best thing you could do. It's still cool.
Yeah, but the fact that like it also hits the enemies, that's pretty sick. And it just so happened
Yeah.
both that guy had 4 HP and 2 HP. Like they were so weak, so to be able to hit them both, it's huge.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a couple of extra. It's just a couple extra points, but like if you add another die to your roll, really, that's just a couple extra points most of the time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
play as a monk dwarf in a Tomb of Annihilation campaign in real life, and I took Dwarven Fortitude, which allows you to, when you take the dodge action, you can roll a hit dice and heal yourself with the dodge action or with the dodge. So it's like just using hit dice as a resource is really interesting, but it's fun to like manage because you don't get hit dice back that often, so you gotta be careful with it.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys killed it, dude. You guys are doing great.
And I'll try and look for a picture of like what my dragon armor would look like.
Oh, I got you. It usually they use the picture of a dragon scale mail, but that's not always the most accurate. The dragon guard that you're using is actually an item from Lost Mines of Phandelver. I just wanted to use it because dragon scale mail is like rare, and it would have taken like 4 weeks for them to make that. So I was like, I got to tone this down because 5 days isn't, you know, like it needs to be a common magic item. But I'm pretty sure Dragon Guard is still considered rare. I just think it's like it's scale mail, so it's not like it's that great. You know, it's not like it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I still have like 16 AC, so, and it's only 1 less, so I'm willing to, you know, part with 1 AC.
Yeah. But there are situations in which you're in a situation where non-magical equipment can be affected by things. So having magical equipment is always great when you're dealing with magic, I guess, you know. Plus, advantages on breath weapons. I mean, you know that's going to happen. You're hanging out with Tusk.
Yeah.
It's like a matter of time.
So wait, advantage on like, you know, dexterities? saves?
Dexterities for like a red or a blue, but then con advantage with a white or the black is acid. I think they're con saves. So no matter what the breath weapon, you'll get advantage on the save, as long as it's from a dragon type of creature.
Still, that's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Especially for a stubby-legged dwarf, your dex isn't the greatest, but having advantage is massive.
I want to be level 8 DM.
I know you do.
Let's be level 8 so I can level up my dexterity. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, in my game, our DMs, I mean, he's given us a ton of money in magic items. Like, for example, session 3, he gave the fighter he bought it, but a belt of giant strength, and the ranger got like a cloak of something. What did I want? Pole of collapsing. He's like, you sure? I'm like, oh yeah, pole of collapsing, dude. It's the best one.
Why is it the best one?
Because when you go into a dungeon, you can just hold the pole and make it 10 feet, and then like touch everything around you, so that you never walk under like a trap or like a you can like or like when you set a wire off, you don't do it yourself. The pole does it. So it's just like great for
Just
just.
walk around like Mr. Magoo with a 10-foot pole.
And it's Tomb of Annihilation, so I know there's gonna be some dungeons. So I knew like I want to take that because I'm smart. And he made it so it's made of brass, and it can hold up to 200 pounds. He added that part. I was like, oh, that's sick. So who knows when that'll come in handy.
All right,
That's
I'm
gonna
gonna head out. See you guys later.
See you guys
in a
2
couple
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah, I'll head out too. Bye.
See ya. Have fun at your party.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, bullshit about D&D. I don't know. You're more than welcome to bullshit.